Alrighty, hello my friends, welcome on in. How are y'all doing? I hope you're all doing well and are finding the week so far to be nice and chill and hopefully stress-free. Welcome in by the way, Azoin and Emmons and Perry. It's good to see you all, hopefully you guys are all doing so well. Bap, Bap's back over to you there, Azoin. Get shouted outs. Yeah, thank you for giving the shoutouts by the way, Emmons. I appreciate the help tons. Thank you for the care package reminder, Perry. I'll do a double hydrate here because I also noticed that Exoin redeemed one as well. And I will also stretch my back as well too, so give me a second. Okay. That's some good water. And stretchies. Okay, should be good for now. Send up a lurk, have a fun stream. I'll be slaying gods with some gauntlets that's once brought down the moon. Love your face? Yeah, I love your face too there, Perry. Enjoy the lurk, my friend, and best wishes and hopes you have a fun time with the slaying of gods there. Sounds very exciting for sure. Thank you for the shoutouts. Yeah, no problem, Emmons. I hope you had a fun time playing Link to the Past last night. I haven't played that game in a long time myself. I sadly never grew up playing that game as a kid, because when it came to Super Nintendo games, I kind of missed out on them myself. I did play a couple here and there, but it was at a friend's place that owned the Super Nintendo at the time, and that's how I got to play games like Super Mario World, I think is what it was called, Super Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Country. We never really played those games too terribly often though, was the thing. The most games that I can think of that we played the most, I can't speak. The games I remember we played the most of every time I would visit them was, we would play PlayStation 1 games, mainly Crash Bandicoots, the first one. And also Simpsons Hit and Run, because that friend in question was the one that actually introduced me to that game. And I definitely loved it tons for sure. And I still do, man. I still love Simpsons Hit and Run. I do think about the idea of like maybe replaying that game again on stream, even though it would be like the 5th time I play it on stream. If we do though, I wanna do something that would make it to like, you know, a bit more exciting maybe. I was considering the idea of like maybe speedrunning it, but I don't think I'm that kind of person that would speedrun games, to be honest. And then I thought about the whole like extension where viewers can interact with the game one way or another, like, you know, spawning police or blowing up the car out of nowhere, I don't know, crazy stuff like that, but I would not know how to get that set up, unfortunately. I'm not smart enough for that kind of stuff. But someday maybe, I don't know. I have also heard about like a whole lot of like different mods people have made for the game where people have made stuff where they connect like all the levels together into like one big map. There's other like fan-made sort of levels that people made, you know. I remember seeing a video where one fan turned Simpsons Hit and Run into like a SpongeBob kind of game, but it still played like Hit and Run. And another one did the same thing with Futurama, where it was Simpsons Hit and Run, but like Futurama characters. But yeah, maybe someday I could give those a try as well too. I don't know. Well, I'll have to like see, because I don't know how one would go about doing that. Doing okay. Yeah, it's good to hear you're doing okay there, Evans. Very happy to hear that. Always swelling, hell yeah. We do love a bit of swelling here. Hey there, Johnny, welcome on in. How have you been? Hopefully been doing well there. I've been good, thankfully I didn't have to do too much cleaning up for the cartridge to get it to work. That's good to hear there. I'm very happy to hear that. Cause yeah, I've been thinking of like doing the same thing with, I got the hiccups, sorry. I've been thinking of doing the same thing with my old Wii. I wanna like see if I can like, find my old Wii console and get that thing connected, so I could maybe try replaying like Mario Kart Wii or Smash Bros. Brawl, or maybe even like Mario Galaxy as well too. The thing is though, is I don't know where it is. I don't know where the hell the console is anymore. Cause last I heard is that my family gave the console to my grandma, and she might still have it. I don't think she's like playing it anymore though. My grandma used to play the Wii a lot. She would mainly play, you know, like Wii Sports on it and whatnot. I remember my family gave her like a bunch of like games to go along with it. Certain games that are based off of like her favorite game shows, like Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy or whatever. But what she told us was that those games didn't really work too well, so she never really bought them after that. Which I don't blame her, because for some reason the Wii was the one console that had like a lot of shovelware for some weird reason. I don't know how the hell that happened. Thank you for the better website, Spear. Big hugs back with you, my friend. How are you doing, by the way? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm just vibing. That's good to hear there, Johnny. I'm very happy to hear that. That'd be fun. Yeah. Hopefully someday I can like figure out what how I can get the Wii thing stuff working. I have got to make some more Mii's facial paints, but the character they gave me are hard and complex. Oh, you're playing some more Tomodachi like there, Azoid? No, I get you there. Hopefully you're still having lots of fun with the character creation and the game overall though. Cause yeah, there's definitely been a lot of hype for that game lately, eh? And it really feels like that the hype is only getting like, you know, better and better. Which yeah, no, I really gotta get around to like checking that game out soon, man. I've been thinking of like maybe I have like a Best Buy coupon, or not coupon, gift card. I used a gift card for the Christmas shopping last year to get some gifts for my family. But I still have some stuff on, like I still have like a bit of money left on that gift card. I don't know how, I don't remember how much, but I've been thinking of like maybe like using it, what's left off to maybe get Tomodachi Life, maybe. But I think there's a high chance I don't have enough money for it either way though, because knowing how Nintendo has been lately with like the, you know, the new console and whatever, the game might still be pretty expensive. But we'll see. The one thing I want to do first off though is to at least check out the demo, man. I keep forgetting to check out the demo. I'm doing alright, cooking some burgers. I got my uncle's one already done, got my stuff another one done. Just waiting on my next one. Yeah, no problem, I spare. Sounds like you're having a nice chill, cozy time making some burgers there. Very happy to hear that. I definitely do love the choice of food as well too, because burgers is still one of my all-time favorite foods as well too. I could definitely go for a bunch of burgers myself, even though I just had like a bunch of chicken fries already. But yeah, so today I decided to try something a bit new here, so as you guys can see, I have gotten F-Zero X here, started up and running here. It should be running well enough, right? I hope you guys can hear the game. I kinda can't really check right now. But yeah. Not exactly, I got hungry and decided to make burgers because in a few hours I'll have to go to work, and I didn't want to go there with an empty stomach. That's totally fair though, yeah. I would hate to do the same thing as well to, you know, go to work without any food in me. Well, hopefully you're enjoying the burgers at least there, I spare, and best wishes and hopes work today won't be too stressful either. But yeah, I decided to give F-Zero X a try today. You got boost power. Exactly, Lurk. Welcome by way, Lurk. How are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing well. Yeah, like I said, I decided to give F-Zero X a try today. A couple, I think maybe like a month or two ago. It was definitely a while ago. I tried to get that one F-Zero game working, F-Zero GX for the GameCube. And I was looking forward to checking that game out because I have heard a lot of pretty awesome things about that game here and there. But yeah, for those that were there for that stream, unfortunately I couldn't really get the game working. It was like bugging out or whatever when it came to like one track or something, and I couldn't figure out how to like get past it, so I decided to, you know, put a hold in that game for now until I can get a working copy. And I did say that eventually we'll give this game a try as well, and yeah, here we are. I was gonna add eggs, but I'm in sandals and then grease already bounced twice on me. Oh, and yeah, no, I definitely don't blame you there, Ice Bear. Yeah, that shit can definitely hurt for sure. I actually never really had eggs with burgers yet. I know that it's like a thing where people will like fry an egg and then like and use it as like a condiment or whatever. Not a condiment, like just an extra layer to the burger kind of thing, you know. I have definitely seen lots of videos and stuff of that here and there, but I've never really tried it myself, honestly. I'm very traditional when it comes to like cheeseburgers, I guess, where you know, I just, you know, meat, patty, ketchup and mustard, and the cheese, and maybe some pickles and lettuce and whatever. But yeah, never really gone full, you know, never really gone too interesting lengths when it came to like making the burgers, I guess is what I'm trying to say. OMG, is that the guy from Smash Bros? Oh my god, Smashy Bros. I think so, yes. Welcome by way, Kairu, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing well there. That's how I am as well. I'd rather just trip the meat, grab ketchup, mayonnaise, and maybe grab some pickles with it, yeah. No, I'm someone that likes having pickles in my burgers as well too. I think it's tasty. I mentioned before here and there, but like the only thing I don't really like having in burgers is onions and tomatoes. I don't know what the hell even started that. I don't know. Cause I remember as a kid I would always ask to like have the onions and tomatoes like taken off, and it's just like it's just a thing I've just like grown up to like do. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I just don't really care much for those in my burgers as well. That's I think all it is. I can eat onion. It doesn't burn. Yeah, I think it's when it comes to onions, I think it's just a raw onion. Because like 9 times out of 10, every time I like get a burger, it's always gonna have like raw onions in it, and I don't like chop into a raw onion myself. I'm not a fan of the taste and whatnot, I guess. If it was cooked, I don't actually know. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. And I think when it comes to the tomato, I think it's more of like a texture kind of thing for me. I don't mind the taste of tomatoes too terribly often, but with the texture of it, it just kind of throws me off, I guess is why. That's all. Lizard? Yeah. There is in fact a giant lizard there. Welcome by way, Blue Eyes, White Boomer, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Onion is evil unless it's caramelized to hell and back. Yeah, exactly there, Lurk. Yeah, I don't mind when an onion is like, I guess, you know, caramelized, it's decent for sure. Raw is just like the thing I just don't care much for, I guess. But yeah, I was also gonna say as well too, regarding the choice of game for today. So some of you guys might have heard in previous streams. Welcome by way, Will Awake. Thank you for the headbats. Big hugs back to you, my friend. Best wishes. Hopes you enjoyed the lurk as well too. By the way, yeah, basically in past stream sessions, I was talking about how I got that one game. Flat out Ultimate Carnage installed and working, and I was planning on playing that game at some point, which I originally was going to today, actually. But as I was setting that game up, I noticed something interesting, which was that game doesn't have a category on Twitch, actually. And usually when a game has that happen for Twitch, it's usually the result of two things, where one, it's employees at Twitch haven't yet looked at the game and haven't looked at the game and figured out if it's safe to stream, pretty much. Or it's second thing being is that Twitch employees did look at the game, but then figured it wasn't safe to stream, so they never bothered to give it a category. Which is usually what happens for certain games that can be, you know, like I said, not very safe to stream, kind of thing. Which I don't think is the case for Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. I think the case for that game, I think Twitch has never really looked at the game. But because of that, I decided, you know, maybe I'll just postpone that game for now and try playing this game instead, because this is a game I've actually been wanting to play for a while here, so I figured, you know what, why don't we do it today then? So, hell yeah. We'll get to the game soon for sure. We're just kind of chilling out for now and just chatting about stuff, I guess, so yeah. I always thought the categories are based on pulling it from like a database or something. I forget what the name is, but I know that's where they get all the pictures from. I thought it was like an automatic process, except for like really adult games, ones that are rated adult only. I don't quite know how it all works when it comes to the category stuff. I just know that is like a thing where employees at Twitch do look at games to like determine if it is safe to stream before they give it a proper category. And that's usually like why you'll see certain like really adult games, like, you know, games that aren't safe to stream pretty much. Why you'll never see categories for those on Twitch, because, you know, Twitch doesn't want you to stream those kind of games pretty much, is all. Like I said though, I don't think that's the case for Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, like, because Flat Out Ultimate Carnage is basically just a racing game. It's just a Demolition Derby racing game, there's nothing much to it. So probably what's happening with that game is that, Twitch just has yet to like look at the game, probably, is all. I used to be Gaming Good Guy, and new update. Hey, welcome in, Gaming Good Guy, or I guess I should say Paul Nerd Plays. I love the name tons as well, by the way. Very cute for sure. But yeah, welcome, Paul. How are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing well in the week's been chill. Saying just Paul kind of sounds a little bit weird to me, because it's like, you know, it's like saying Pa, like, you know, Papa or Dad kind of thing, you know. I'll probably just say Paul and Nerd, I guess. Took me a while, and things have been good. Hell yeah, that's good to hear there, Paul and Nerd. I'm very happy to hear that. Or in the case of Fear and Hunger, they delete the category accidentally when deleting stuff, and are too lazy to bring it back. Yeah, Twitch is definitely not perfect, that's for sure. But, I guess there's a saying for that kind of stuff. Shit happens. But, that's actually the first time I've heard of that, the category where they accidentally deleted a category but never bothered to, like, fix that mistake. That's actually pretty nuts. I feel like I've also heard of that game before as well too, Fear and Hunger. I can't remember what game that is though. It definitely sounds like a horror game for sure. But yeah, let me go ahead and get some more water. Actually, hold on a second. Just need to drink some more water. Okay, yeah. Throat was getting a bit dry there. Sorry. There was a lot of dark story in Fear and Hunger. No, I can imagine, yeah, from a name like that. But yeah, one more thing I also wanted to mention as well too, because some of you guys might have also noticed by now, I did eventually actually reinstall Stream Avatars and sort of change the avatars that appear. So instead of the Pokemon, I decided to try using the super animals from, or the super mini animals, I should say, from Super Animal Royale. And yeah, look at them all and just roam around the whole the stream screen and stuff. It's definitely looking very cute for sure, but I am noticing a couple stuff here and there that shouldn't be. The one major thing I think is what's happened to them is that they're too big. I don't think those avatars are meant to be that big, and the one thing that kind of clues me in on it is the fact that when I was setting up the stream and looking over at the avatars, I did notice that certain hats were not positioned and sized correctly, so I think I might have to like rework those avatars later, or maybe like try using some different ones. We'll see, I guess. I want to see if I can get those avatars working though, because I feel like those little mini animals are definitely very cute, and would be fun to use them more for sure. I also made it as well to where the animals can also climb up on a giant lizard there and walk around, you know, the belly and the arms there. Because I thought that'd be a pretty cute thing to do. So yeah. But, you know, overall though, I do want to see if we can do more of the stream avatars again like we used to way back then, so, yeah, I'll try and fix the avatars, like, later, hopefully. If any Twitch employees are watching this right now, my language is on account of me having a rough day, but seriously, looking at this, I am Spicy Fox. No, it's understandable, Karu, I get you there. That's totally understandable. Cause yeah, no, like, that is definitely a pretty weird thing for Twitch to do, to accidentally delete a category, but then never fix that's a mistake. It's definitely very odd. And, I do see the Spicy Fox there as well, too. This is very cute. That is wild, they have flat out the game series, I guess, for everything except for that specific Ultimate Carnage. Yeah, I looked as well, too. It's very weird to have, like, the whole series of them, but not the one, which is the one I was planning on playing. I do have Flat Out 2 though, I do have that game, and I was kind of considering maybe playing that game instead, but I kind of want to get Flat Out Ultimate Carnage working though, is the thing. I want to stream that game, because it's basically Flat Out 2, but like, you know, more stuff. It's got like a lot more stuff to it, to make it, you know, more fun and exciting. But, yeah, we'll see for sure, we'll see. For now, let's actually go ahead and get into the game now, I guess. So, yeah, by the way, this is gonna be, one of my first times ever actually playing this game, by the way. I have definitely played this game before, but I played it, like, a while back when I used to be subbed to, Nintendo's Online Pass for the Switch. That was like the first time I ever actually played a game myself. Have you played this a lot when you were younger? Lizard. Would there be Lizard, eh? To answer your question there, Blue Eyes, unfortunately not. I have not played this game, way back then when I was a young little lizard. I did have an N64 growing up as a kid, but this was one of the kind of games I missed out on, unfortunately. I played a good couple of N64 games growing up as a kid, but there was a couple that I did miss, like the Legend of Zelda games, Star Fox 64, GoldenEye, and also this game, unfortunately. But yeah, so that being said as well too, I am definitely gonna be new to the game for sure, which also means I'm probably going to be making a lot of dumb idiot mistakes, I imagine. But we'll see how quick I can pick the game up, I guess, then. We'll see how fast I can get the hang of the controls and whatever, hopefully. And Blue Eyes, White Boomer, thank you for the follow, by the way. I hope you are finding the stream here to be nice and cozy. Pressing the button repeatedly as it says the lizard of each push. Yeah. That's definitely the lizard meme there. I was gonna ask if you played this before. Yeah. Technically yes, but not as a kid, unfortunately. And I never really played this game a whole lot. When I was subbed to the online pass stuff, I only gave it like a quick try, and that was it. It's how I found you. I follow this category because aside from speedrunners, it is nice to see casual playthroughs everywhere. Now and then, yeah. No, like from what I've seen and played before, it is definitely a very cool game for sure. I definitely do like it, man. But from what I remember, I definitely do remember being very bad at it. Like I said, though, we'll see. We'll see how I do. What do I do first, though? What's even a death race? Oh boy. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to like figure out here. Well, I guess I'm doing death race right now. I can give this one a try really quickly. I am the expert of this game, but for a tip everyone can get behind, this is not Mario Karts. Damn. That was my one saving grace. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, no, when it comes to racing games from back then, yeah, it was the Mario Kart games I grew up playing a lot of as a kid. F-Zero was the ones I kind of like missed out on, unfortunately. But yeah, it's okay. I guess we'll just try the Blue Falcon Day, because that's probably like the best all-rounder, I'm assuming. I only ask because you have your category is 18, what is okay and what's not okay. I always like to ask that so there's no like confusion. Well, you know, it's just, you know, well, I mean, you don't know, sorry. I'm trying to like formulate in my head how to explain this. I mean, basically, when it comes to the rules in chat here, it's pretty, you know, it's the usual kind of stuff here of like, you know, don't be rude or mean or whatnot. And of course, don't like, you know, post links or whatever here and there. But those are very basic rules. You're asking about like the 18 plus stuff though. Basically when it comes to 18 plus there, it's just like, you know, some talk of like, you know, lewd stuff here and there, because we're furries, of course. It's okay to talk about it like here and there, but not too terribly much. Definitely don't go into full-on roleplays here though, because stuff like that's probably better for like DMs. Because we do have like a bunch of tags here as well too, here and there, of like, you know, belly and whatever, so talks of stuff about that can happen here and there. But I think the biggest reason why I have the 18 plus category thing in there is because I do say, you know, I do say certain words like fuck and shit a lot. So I don't want any kids to like come in here and be like, "Mommy, listen to what I heard. The giant lizard teach me how to fuck." It's like, oh my god. Like I don't need that. I don't need to have little babies coming in here and hear me say those words, pretty much. But yeah, pretty much that's all. Thank you for headbats, by the way, Paul Nerd. Big hugs back to my friend. For starters, thirsting for bellies and boobs is acceptable. Wow, I can't even speak. Acceptable. But you know, I think that's okay there, yeah. That's why I was asking. You seem more of like not so much sexual, but just allowing adults to be themselves. That's what I was looking for. I've been to 18 plus streams before where they embrace sexual stuff, and no offense to those people, but that's not really for me. It can definitely happen here and there. It doesn't happen too terribly often, because like I said, I do have those category sets to where there is certain kinks that gets mentioned here and there. Because you are definitely talking to like a giant, chunky, strong lizard there on the screen there, so topics like that can definitely pop up a lot. But it doesn't happen like all the time, I would say. But yeah, no, I totally understand though. It's all good. I understand that, like, you know, not everyone's gonna be into that kind of stuff, so it's totally fine. How dare you say swear words on quarantine, turnip and lace. That's so silly. Yeah, no, I'll just try playing, like, as the Blue Falcon, or racing the Blue Falcon. That's cool though, they gave you like portraits for all these characters here. What do the rest of them look like? Dr. Stewart. A certain V word that's often sexual kink is kind of obvious. Yeah. No, that definitely gets talked about a lot here for sure. Well, I mean, not too often, but it definitely happens a lot. Especially today now as well too, because today's like a certain day for that kind of kink. I'm just looking at the portraits for these characters. I actually do like the fact that how hard the devs went for this game. Jodie Summer. Mighty Gazelle. Okay. And I assume if I wanna unlock the other racers, I need to like I probably need to like earn like gold trophies in the Grand Prix. I assume I don't know. I don't know how one unlocks all these other characters, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna try Death Race just because I'm curious about this though. Tuesday units. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Internet policing is bullshit, especially on YouTube where you need to censor words like death, kill, or abuse. Yeah, YouTube's just always been very weird over the years, man. It's definitely been pretty frustrating. Acceleration max speed. Oh, wow. I don't know, I guess... Put it like over here, I guess? Okay, so how does one race? Okay, A is the accelerator. I assume... Yeah, I assume B is the brake. Whee! And then... Yeah, R and Z, do the strafing things. Can you... Okay, yeah. You can double tap to do like a side swipe. So you can like bump people and being like, get off the damn road. Like that. What else is there? Oh, but I'm missing the... I'm pressing the C buttons as well, trying to figure stuff out. Bruh. I think I discovered everything. Holy crap, okay, there I go. I'm just I can't speak, sorry. I blew up. I'm experimenting with the buttons because I'm trying to figure out like what the controls are for this game. I think I figured out the spin button. I was holding Z and then double tap the R and that's how I spun. Okay. Wow, you have like no control when you're spinning as well. The spin feels weird, honestly. How do you boost as well too, by the way? Isn't there like a boost button? Oh, okay, it's B. Okay, never mind. That's what I was confused about, because I know there's a boost button, but I couldn't find it. This is fun. This is the whole, like, race where you get to, like, bash people off the road and stuff. This is cool. So is it just like a... okay. The boost thing is like a thing you tap, okay. You don't have to like hold the button down, okay. Interesting. Well, I think I've seen the controls, so I'm just gonna like end the race there. This is also gonna be the kind of game as well too, where I'm gonna be very slow with the chat as well too. By the way, I'm sorry. This is the kind of game where I kind of like need to focus whenever I'm racing, but It'll be okay, I guess. People are censoring fingers, the word fingers. That I don't understand that. Why people are censoring that. That's like, what's so bad about fingers? We use them to, you know, point and stuff and whatever. They're good for grabbing on things like burgers. Like, I don't get this world anymore, man. Twitch is doing it too. I'm mod in a couple channels and I've had to allow auto mod for people to see finger in where the context is, not sexual whatsoever. It's kind of lame. It just censored that and you're dead. Did it? I didn't see the messages get censored there. That's weird. Unless a mod saw that they were censored and I missed it. That was my bad. I keep forgetting that Taskmaster has 2 people on his bucket list that he does not want to mess around with. Taskmaster. Are you talking about that one TV show over in like over in Europe, where a bunch of like comedians get together and like do a bunch of tasks for the Taskmaster? Because if you're talking about that show, I have definitely seen it before. It's a very hilarious show for sure. How happy are you doing? You hater Sam. I'm doing swell. Hopefully you're doing it right there as well. Hopefully you've been having fun playing Postal 2 there. That game is definitely very crazy for sure, isn't it? I think you spin when you collide with an enemy. It didn't really happen for me too often, but I guess we'll see soon. Sorry, I still got the hiccups. Welcome as well, by the way, Citrus. Love Bailey's emotes tons. How have you been? Hopefully been doing well. He's a Marvel villain that learned all of the fine styles of named heroes. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that the Marvel villain isn't really ringing any bells. He's probably like a he's a villain, I guess, that doesn't really get talked a whole lot of, unfortunately. That's pretty interesting though. This hopefully this does not come off as backseating. I don't know how you feel about that. When it comes to backseating, I don't mind it too much, but I do say, like, you know, try not to backseat too terribly much, because I do like to try and like figure things out on my own when it comes to certain games. Like, you know, if we're playing a game that has like puzzles in it, I want to try and like solve the puzzle myself before I get like totally and utterly stuck at it. So like if I feel like I'm like super stuck, super stuck, good lord, then that's when I'll usually be like, you know, I'll ask for like some tips or whatever. But I know that's a very sensitive topic on Twitch, but just so you know, the higher your max speed is, so when you do that range meter thing, what? You can't go above that, so it's actually better to be closer on the acceleration. Not quite sure what that means, but okie dokie. I'll figure it out, I guess. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I keep looking over the stream avatars. It's bugging me how the size of the avatars are not right. I think they're supposed to be smaller. I don't know what the hell happened when I installed those avatars. I have to figure that out. It's always fun. We beat the game on hardest difficulty all 7 days. Hell yeah, congrats on beating the game there, Sam. I've actually yet to beat Postal 2 myself. I don't remember how far I got into the game myself, but I do remember having lots of fun in that game though, just because of how crazy and how that game kind of like encourages you to just go nuts in there. Yeah, those emotes, Citrus. I love Bailey's emotes a lot. Bailey's definitely good friend, good bear friend. It's just funny that the 2 people that he does not run into is Deadpool and Moonlight. Oh, I mean, I'd imagine Deadpool would definitely be on that blacklist for sure, because it's it's Deadpool. That's funny though, because their fight styles are I don't care about getting hurt as long as I take you with me. That sounds about right, yeah. Let's try a GP race this time. I assume these are like, when it comes to like Mario Kart terms, this is like 50, 100, and then 150cc. But that's probably dumb, eh? I think it's just more like difficulty settings, so I'll just start novice because I am still very new to the game and I don't know how progression works in this game. I assume this game runs like how Mario Kart does when it comes to unlocking stuff, where you have to just kind of like get gold trophies and all the CCs and then you like eventually unlock everything. I assume that's how it works. Pretty much easy, medium, hard. Okie dokie, yeah, I see. In the comics, Moonlight literally stole a chopper to get at Taskmaster, put it through the building just to get to him. That sounds awesome, actually. I love that. Body boost, grip. From what I understand, from what I remember hearing when I was watching videos of this game, body, I think, means how tough your vehicle is. Boost is like how fast you boost when you press the boost button, and grip determines your handling on the track. So I just like look through here a bit. I guess we'll just try the Blue Falcon as well, eh? I'm gonna be a bit crazy and try max speed, just a little bit of the max speed. I want to like try and understand this game, and we'll see. Whee! That meter, yeah. You know, I get that meter there where you can like change the acceleration, and oh god, this music. I like this music a lot. Like changing the fact to where like the vehicle can have like more max speed or acceleration. Oh, we'll figure out how I feel about that. I kind of want to go for speed for now, which is actually working out so far. But I am playing this game on novice, so I might have to like I might have to like play harder difficulty later, I guess. Oh yeah, I got boost, that's right. I forgot cause like that's a thing. He tried to bump him. Okay, not bad. But I am definitely played on novice though, so it is bound to, I guess, get easy here. At least it'll be a good warm-up for now. Good practice for later. Because I am still very new to the game, so I just need to like learn all the controls and stuff right now. Remember the feelings, remember the day my stone heart was breaking, my love ran away. I assume that's like fan-made lyrics for the song or something there, Kairu. I still missed the Melee Mute City stage. That's the one where it's like scrolling, right? Where you can fight on top of the F-Zeros that are like on the track and stuff. I like that. I like that track as well too. I like how chaotic that one can be. Silence, high speed. Wait, I need to like scroll up. Hold on. It was a stage based on this version of the track. Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah. That stage is hilarious and fun to fight on, yeah. I like it. The higher your max speed is, when you do that, like, range meter thing, you can't go above that, so it's actually better to be closer on acceleration. What? Higher than what? The higher your max speed is when you do that, you can't go above that. Can't go above what? You just say that, but I don't know what that is. Whatever, I'm gonna keep going for speed anyway. Oh, this song. I'm starting to realize like how great this game is for its soundtrack. I see my rival there and I just want to bump him. Come here. I gotta be careful when it comes to like handling as well too, because I am noticing that like if I go too crazy, I can start sliding around a lot. I killed someone! I don't know why I'm celebrating the death of another rival, but whatever. The hell was that exploded? Get off me. Oh, that was so risky. I'm trying to bump my rival, but I think if it wasn't for the fact that there was like barriers on the track there, I would have died. I also might die now. Oh, never mind, we're good. This game's cool. I like it. The music alone is priceless. You know, I remember hearing a lot of the music in this game in like Smash Bros. Mostly because that's like what I grew up playing a lot of as a kid. But yeah, no, the soundtrack for these F-Zero games are definitely legendary for sure now. They definitely are. I like them. Wasn't this an invincibility theme for Sonic? Maybe, I don't know. It might be possible because I think F-Zero GX was developed by Sega, right? I don't know if that's the case for F-Zero X here though. Probably not. I don't know. Wait till it gets harder. Yeah, no. I do realize as well too that like, you know, we're still on like easy difficulty and we're on like the easiest tracks as well too. I have heard a lot about how like the tracks in these games can get crazy as well too. That was the thing I remember people were telling me when I first tried F-Zero GX was like, get ready for when the game gets real hard. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, I like bumping other people. It's fun. I'm not good at it though, but it's fun. Maybe I should get a F-Zero that has like more body than if I'm gonna be bumping other racers a lot more. Holy crap, I'm bumping everywhere. Oh god, how do you handle these things better? Okay, well, so far so good. Like, I am definitely getting first a lot, but I think that's just due to the fact that I'm getting on easy. I'm just trying to like better understand the controls as well too, because it does feel like when it comes to like the tracks that have like those very like steep turns or whatever, I don't know how and how I'm supposed to approach them. I guess maybe let go of the accelerator? I don't know. I guess we'll see when we eventually get into those tracks. I like how every time I just see the rival meter there, I'm just like, must bump. Get over here. I don't know if like letting go of the accelerator is helping or not there. I was letting go of it on those turns there. The sharp ones. And I pressed B there because I was trying to brake, but B is like the boost button. I just gotta get used to the controls is the thing. Because this is a game where like there's like 2 different buttons for turning. Or like multiple buttons for turning. Why did Automod hold that message? I can't quite see it right now, sorry. Don't tell me it's because of the fingers thing. I'm gonna like call shenanigans if that's the case. What? Oh, I see, okay. Like, what affected the game paused? That's just because of, capture card shenanigans. Not seeing anything for Automod? Don't worry, it's all good. Oh, crap it. Damn it! I was too slow. I'm sorry, Kairu. Your message is lost, unfortunately. I do see it, though. I'm sorry that happened. I also see why Twitch, like Automod held the message. It's because you had like, the message had the word whore in it. This time I did say something audible. Yeah, exactly. What is it? The only other thing I know is that there was an F-Zero melody in Smash where they added lyrics that went off script and started talking about some queen and king, and for some reason they decided to hire Japanese singers to sing in English, and we get hilariously misheard lyrics like "fast as a banana whore." That is hilarious. I love that tons. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool that they put in the work to like make lyrics for that kind of stuff there, but the fact that it gets like mistranslated like that is hilarious. That's like really, I love that. That's so great. Oh yeah, this is this is definitely the track that inspired that Smash Melee stage, eh? We're also racing on the pipe here. This is actually low-key giving me flashbacks to when oh god, okay, gotta be careful there. To when I used to play Crash Nitro Karts. Because Crash Nitro Kart is like another kart racing game, but that one had the cool things where you could like race off the walls and like upside down and whatnot. And I remember that game had a track that was kind of like this where you can like race on a pipe, which I thought was really cool. Oh god, okay, you gotta be like really careful. I almost flew off, I noticed. Which means I could make them fly off. Oh! Get off me. That guy is like so dead. I saw him blinking. So am I. Holy crap, this track is nuts. I don't know where all the boost is either. Ooh, not bad. It's supposed to be Valiant Horse How does Valiant Horse become banana? You're right. I don't know how that happens, but it happened, unfortunately. That is still really hilarious though, I love that a lot. Sadness for ads, but I get it. You know, yeah, just heads up as well, by the way, in just under a minute from now an ad break is going to start, but when it does happen, we will take the time to like stretch and hydrate. But yeah. We like to take advantage of like the ad breaks by having like a moment to, you know, like just, you know, stretch and hydrate and stuff. So yeah. I definitely want to unlock all the characters in this game though. I think there's like a from what I recall, there's like a lizard man in this game, and also in GX that I definitely wanted to play as. If we can get him, that'd be awesome. Holy crap, this turn! How am I sliding? Am I just turning like way too hard or something? Okay, I had to like push down there. I have to be careful about those airtime things, it looks like. So how does one... Wow, okay. I'm trying to take advantage of like the tapping the strafe things there to help, but I don't think it was helping that much. Yeah, I need to like push down there so I'm not in the air for too long because I'm wasting time when I'm in the air there. Ooh, almost got almost a clean turn there. Maybe I'm holding the strafe buttons too much is why I'm like spinning out. No, I spun out there anyway, even though I was pressing the buttons. Oh yeah, there we go. I somehow managed to steal first place after that. Alrighty. Yeah, let me take this time to stretch and hydrate in the meantime. Oh god, I really gotta stretch my back. Oh, good stretchies. You don't see me. Alrighty. Yeah, good hydration. But you know, so far, I'm definitely having a fun time with this game so far, for sure. The main thing that I'm definitely like finding very intriguing about this game is definitely like how fast the F-Zeros are. That's the main thing that just really like catches my eye. It just gives me the whole dopamine rush just watching my like, you know, main F-Zero just go like flying down these tracks and stuff. And I guess another thing that I like about this as well too is the how the tracks are designed as well. Cause that track was definitely nuts, especially for that like one turn that did like the whole like zigzag thing. Like yeah, that was definitely a crazy turn there, but I could definitely tell it's not impossible. It's just very hard because like it takes a lot of like, you know, it just takes like a lot of like professional, I guess, like handling of a F-Zero in a way. But I do feel like I'm slowly getting better at the game. The one thing is kind of like I'm trying to like figure out mostly is what the hell is triggering the sliding, like the drifting I do every now and then. And I guess it's just mostly due to the grip, I guess, of the F-Zero, if I had to guess. Because maybe the grip isn't as great as I thought it was, so that's why the thing just kind of like slides every now and then. Maybe. But, it's definitely not bad. Like, I can still handle it okay. The main thing that kind of like worries me about the whole fact that it slides there is the fact of how, it feels like I lose speed because of it, and I do not want to be losing speed in this game. I like being able to go like super fast, you know? Just like when we were playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, you know, I had that Need for Speed and I wanted to keep that speed. Oh yeah, no, a part of me definitely does miss playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, but yeah, no, I definitely do feel like I still need to like take a bit of a break from that game, man. Move on to like other racing games, cause yeah, we were playing that game for like how damn long now, and like near the end of that game, it was just becoming like harder and harder to the point where like I was just becoming like exhausted from the game. But yeah, maybe someday we'll get back into it and maybe beat it. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Welcome back for the ad break, by the way, everybody. Thank you all for sticking by them. Big hugs over to you all. There are a couple in this series, if I recall. One is green and another is a dinosaur, I think. Yeah, whichever one it is, I definitely want to unlock them. Well, hopefully we'll be able to unlock them all, hopefully. I'm going to continue under the assumption that, like, if we want to unlock all the characters, I need to, like, get, like, gold on, like, all the, Grand Prix on the different difficulties. So, unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to, like, keep playing this on Novice for now until we get to the harder ones, which is just kind of how it is with, these old, games, I guess. It was the same thing with, like, Mario Kart, and it still is, I think, eh? Thanks for doing it as little as possible. You mean the ad break? Yeah. We do a 3-minute ad break every hour. Cause unfortunately that's like, you know, that's just kind of like what Twitch recommends, I guess, in a way. But overall though, like I said, we like to take the 3 minutes as like a quick break time kind of thing as well. Cause it is important to take breaks every now and then, so having a quick 3 minutes like that every hour is okay enough. Is that our pre-rolls and pre-rolls suck? Yeah, the pre-rolls are definitely like not great. Either way though, yeah, we won. I think. We won that race, so yeah. So far, yeah, no, I'm definitely loving the game tons, man. It's definitely very fun. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to keep racing on Novice for now, just to like get the hang of the controls, and then like hopefully eventually we can get to the harder difficulties. I like that. It actually keeps track of like how fast you're going, how quick you finished a race, and the number of kills you made as well, or knockouts. That's fun. I wonder if it'd be worth it to try like I was just thinking in my head, like, maybe picking an F-Zero that has, like, heavy body just so I can, like, be more, like, rumpy-bumpy on the road. I don't know, honestly. I don't know if that's, like, the place that I want to go for. It's definitely fun, though. I can't deny that. Oh, I miss the good old podium, scenes, man. I miss when Mario Kart would do the same thing as well, too. Give a big old, like, podium scene here. Making you feel awesome. Mark, like the... there he is, look at him. Look at the good old Captain Falcon. Yeah, the more modern Mario Kart games, like Mario Kart World and 8 Deluxe, they don't do that anymore. They don't do the podium. Which I think is, honestly, like, kinda sucks, man. All they basically do now is just giving, like, a whole, like, replay of, like, you know, the races that you did, and then it's just like, you know, you got first place, and then it's like all said and done. I don't know, maybe I'm just old school like that. I'm gonna go for this next, right, the Queen Cup. I guess I'm just old school to where I miss, you know, the feeling of like the sense of like accomplishment I would have when it came to like, you know, finishing a whole Grand Prix and getting the gold trophy and whatever. Oh. I just realized that there's a trophy for Captain Falcon here for the, what was it, the Jack Cup? Jack Cup, good lord. Crap, what the hell does that mean then? Should I just keep racing in the Blue Falcon then? I was thinking maybe trying like a different machine here, but I don't know. No. You know what? For experiment's sake, I'm just gonna keep raising the Blue Falcon then, to see what happens if I get all the trophies for Captain Falcon then. Cause I don't know if like getting all the trophies for one vehicle leads to anything, so I might as well like find out by just doing it. Plus, it's like I said, I feel like the Blue Falcon's probably the good all-rounder, right, for like new players, so I probably should just keep racing in this for now. Get out of my way. Bobby! I love bumping them all. Even though I'm kind of like hurting myself in the process. I got boost power. Oh wow, am I bumping all over the place. I'm kind of forgetting that I need to like be using the strafe buttons more. I'm kind of just using the stick to steer. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to handle these machines is. I imagine like for the professionals you probably want to like... They want to like make the full use of like both the analog stick and also the Z and R. Especially for the very tight turns. Okay, not bad. That's a fun design of a track there, the way it goes upside down there. Yeah, like I said, another reason why I like this game a lot is because of how the tracks get designed. It's very cool. For now, let's keep going and see what's next. Red Canyon multi-jump, ooh. I saw the design there, the way I saw all the bumps on the road. Is this even a road? I'm gonna keep calling it a road. And the name of the vehicles that were in are like F-Zeros, right? So I think I am correct to keep calling them F-Zeros. I pulled up that time. I probably didn't need to pull up. Someone blew up. Yeah, I'm like, there's a part of me that's like instinctively trying to like pull up sometimes here and there, because I guess I feel like doing that helps me like gain more speed some way, but that's not it. I need to push down to like get back on the track sooner. I'm right out in front. Oh no! This damn bumps. How the hell do you like not bump all the time? Okay, that one was not too bad. I'd imagine those jumps are probably a lot more rough if you're getting bumped a lot, because it'd be very easy for you to like go flying off of the damn track if that happens. But thankfully, like again, we are a novice, so the CPU, I guess, are being very kind to me, I guess I should say. I hope everyone is still finding the stream to be nice and cozy, at least. Despite the fact I'm playing this game on, like, easy. That first place guy went flying. Holy crap. Oh crap, I don't know the track. I don't know where the turns are coming and stuff, so I ended up bumping in the roads again, or the barriers, whatever. God, I hit like every fucking wall there. I don't know how to approach that whole zigzagging thing there. Yeah, no, I definitely cannot be like in the air for too long there. It feels like every time I do that I just end up like losing speed. Oh boy, I kinda held my breath a bit there at the final lap there. Yeah, you know, speaking of like markers, well, too, here and there. Also, wow, that's time difference there. By milliseconds. Yeah, I've been thinking of like actually maybe like playing the Mario Kart game as well too eventually. I was thinking of either maybe playing the DS one or Mario Kart Wii. I've definitely been leaning more on Mario Kart Wii just because I have a lot of fond memories of that game from when I used to play it back then. But right now I can't get that game working though, because you know, like I said earlier, my family gave the old Wii to my grandma. But yeah, if I ever get another Wii working, maybe, what the hell is this track? Holy crap. I definitely would like to see if I can, play those Wii games again for old time's sake. So I have definitely been thinking of, like, maybe trying, like, Mario Kart DS for now. The thing is as well, too, though, is that I have actually been considering the idea of, like, maybe, playing the whole entire like Mario Kart series as well though. Like starting from like Super Mario Kart and going over to like oh, that's the thing though, like cause yeah, the latest one is Mario Kart World and I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. I guess maybe someday if I ever get all the Mario Kart games then maybe I could try that. But I guess for now we just have to be selective of which ones we want to play. Which I guess that being said, then like yeah, maybe I could consider like sooner than later playing some Mario Kart DS. There we go. I still have my Wii, not my original, because I gave it to someone who was dating at the time. But yeah, it still works great. That's good. That's good to hear that it's working great for you still. That's awesome for sure. Yeah, it's crazy when I think back to the years when the Wii was a thing, man. Cause it's like it was definitely like a big thing at the time for sure. A console that like, you know, where the controls were like a remote kind of thing. And a lot of the games that were promoted for it would have, you know, like motion controls and stuff. Pointing the Wii remote at the TV, that kind of stuff. Which, like, if I recall, like, it was definitely a big thing at the time, because it was like a whole, like, new way to play games in a sense. Wow, this track is crazy. Yeah, I remember when I think back to, like, the Mario Kart Wii, like, the first time I started playing that game, I did, like, most of when I played it with motion controls on, because I, like, for the longest time as a kid, I assumed that's, like, you know, how you're supposed to play the game, was with the, you know, having a Wii remote in that, like, you know, that steering wheel kind of, like, controller thing. It wasn't until like later on when I like realized like, oh yeah, I probably should just be playing Mario Kart Wii with like regular controls and having like manual drift controls on. Cause yeah, like I said, like when I first started playing that game, it was with with motion controls and automatic drifting, because I just, you know, assumed that's how you're supposed to play those games. Play Mario Kart Wii. It definitely wasn't perfect, but I remember having fun either way, man. That was the important thing to me, was having fun. And that's definitely what I'm having as well too here, is definitely lots of fun in this game. It's really cool. Excuse me. Yeah, it makes me wish I grew up playing this game as a kid, honestly. I feel like maybe if I played this game, I would have had lots of fun playing as a kid. But yeah, no, this, like I said, this was one of the games I kind of missed out on, unfortunately. Because I just never, you know, got it. I am scared, man. There's like no barriers on those thin ass hell tracks there. Anybody could have like bumped me off of there and I would have died. I'm sliding around a lot, but at least I didn't bump into the walls. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god. How do the professional speedrunners for this game do it, man? How do they just like take all these turns like super clean without bumping any walls? I think it feels like it's definitely due to the fact of how hard I'm turning. I feel like once I'm like turning like way too hard, that's when I start like spinning out or like sliding. Once I'm like more like once I have like more ease on the control stick, that's when it's like, you know, I have like, it feels like I have like better control. So I guess I just need to be careful of like how hard I'm turning is all. It wasn't that powerful a console, but the idea was revolutionary, and it was funny when the PlayStation tried to make a knockoff of it, and it was terrible. I remember that knockoff, oh my god, I still have the controls as well. Those stupid, like, move controls or whatever. At least if, with the 360, they made like a Kinect or something, which was also terrible. Yeah, no, like, yeah, like, exactly, because like the Wii was definitely very revolutionary at the time for when it came to like console gaming, because again, like, it was a new way to play those games, and other competitors at the time definitely tried to like put their own spin on that kind of stuff as well too, and yeah, like you said, like with PlayStation, they tried to make their own kind of like Wii remote controls as well too, with the PlayStation Move controllers, and I remember them because I remember back then I used to have those controls as well too. Those weird wand kind of stick things that had like the glowing ball in the end there. I don't remember hating it, but there definitely wasn't really like a lot of options when it came to games for it. I think was the biggest problem for me with the PlayStation, because like it was, I remember it being kind of interesting, like having the Move controllers, but like there just wasn't like a lot of games at the time for PlayStation that like promoted that kind of stuff, was all. And then like, yeah, like for the 360 to Kinect, yeah. That was also terrible, but at least it wasn't a blatant knockoff. Yeah, no, that's true, it wasn't like a total knockoff, but like, yeah, that shit sucked. Like, I can't really say too much about the Kinect because I never really had a Kinect growing up as a kid, but I have definitely played the Kinect like a handful of times at like, you know, family members' places, and also at like demos at like, you know, a Best Buy or whatever. The experience I had with the Kinect at Best Buy was probably the hilarious one for me though, because what happened at the time, basically years ago, me and my dad went to like a Best Buy. My dad was like, you know, gonna go there and get some stuff, so I'm just like, okay. I'll just like, you know, look around and like, you know, see what's there to see, and I'm just like I'm just walking around like on my own, and I see the Kinect like up and running and like on display, and no one messing around with it, so I'm like, I'll give it a try. And I try like I'm trying like real hard to like wave my arms to like move through the menu, like select stuff so I can play the game. It wasn't working at all too. Like it would faintly see my hand moving, but then would like stop. It just didn't do a good job of like detecting, you know, like my movements and whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll try this like another time or whatever. But like, as I was walking away from it though, a random like customer service representative, or whatever you want to call those guys, like a random employee just came up out of nowhere, and was like, "Hi, how are you doing? How can I help you?" And I was just like, "Oh no, I'm okay. I'm just like looking around." And he's like, "Oh, I saw you're trying to play the Kinect. What do you think about the Kinect? Like, do you like it? Is it fun?" I'm just like, "No, I couldn't really get it working, so I'll just soon like go check out something else." He's like, no, hold on a second there. I can get it working for you. Just hang on real quick there. And like, at that point, I'm just standing there like watching this guy like try his absolute damnedest to get the Kinect working there. He's trying so damn hard. He's doing the same thing as I was doing, where he's like waving his arms, trying to get the thing to like detect his movements. He eventually like goes over to the camera, trying to like adjust the camera and whatever, make like clean the lens or whatever. Still not working at all. Like he's trying like way too damn hard, man. And eventually, as he's like trying to like get it working, I just like turn around and just walk away, like not saying anything. And he's like, as he's still trying to get it working, it was so funny. But you know, safe to say that guy definitely did not do a good job of selling the Kinect to me. That's awkward AF. It really was, yeah. Holy crap, man. It was so funny though. Eventually though, like as time went on though, like I said, I did play the Kinect at like at a family member's place, because they had an Xbox 360 and a Kinect to go with it, and we got to play a couple games of it. We got to play like, you know, Just Dance and the I don't even remember what it was called. That one, the game that comes with the Kinect, where it's like a campgrounds kind of like game, mini games or whatever. I don't know. All I remember from that one is the fact that you can like, you know, you're on like a raft on the river or whatever. I don't even remember what the hell that game was called, man. The most I remember we played was Just Dance, and it was fun enough. I remember Just Dance being pretty cool. But yeah, it definitely wasn't the best thing, man. It was there was a lot left to be desired from it. At the very least, though, I will say the Kinect was definitely a lot better than the PlayStation Move, just because, you know, Kinect had options was the thing. PlayStation Move didn't really have a whole lot, man. May I ask a question? Yeah, hey there, by the way, Gyro. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, you can ask a question. I'll do my best to answer it to the best of my abilities. Let's go for the next Grand Prix, which I guess is the King Cup. Zigzag jumps. I'm just gonna keep racing in the Blue Falcon. See what happens if I get all the golds for the Blue Falcon. From what I recall as well too, I think there's like more than the 3 Grand Prix. There's the Jack, the Queen and King, and then I think there's like I think the Joker Cup is what they call it. And then I think there's like then there's like another one that comes after it, which is like more of a, like, you know, bonus kind of thing. I think that's how it is though. Can't remember. Most of my knowledge of this game comes from just the videos I've seen of this game here and there. Like, this is the first time I've ever actually— oh god! Oh jeez! This is the first time I've ever actually racing this track here, as you saw there, where I almost like flew right off. That was scary. Okay, so maybe if I start boosting here. Okay. I guess I pulled down like too hard there, and I ended up like panicking and almost flew off the track because of it. Is what happened on the second lap. Okay, not bad. My question is, have you experienced the new Tomodachi Life game? I have not yet, unfortunately. I keep saying I need to. I need to check out the demo. I just never get around to it, man. Maybe I should try doing it tomorrow then. I should really see if I can get my Switch working and my whole setup and see if I can stream that, I guess. I honestly didn't realize that the game was also good on the Switch 1. I thought since the Switch 2 came out, they're just making everything for that console. That's also what I was assuming as well too when it came to the Tomodachi Life, but yeah, no, like from what people have said, you can also play the game on Switch 1, which definitely makes me very happy, since I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I definitely talked about it before here on previous streams here, but like I wouldn't mind having a Switch 2. The problem right now is I don't really know what kind of games I would want to get for it other than Mario Kart World. And I definitely do want to play Mario Kart World, don't get me wrong. I definitely super duper 100% want to play the game soon. The main kind of problems I have with it though is the fact that Mario Kart World is definitely not a perfect game. It's definitely not a super amazing Mario Kart game from what I've been told. I still definitely do want to play it though, but I do understand that like when it comes to Mario Kart World, it's definitely left a lot to be desired as well for that one. I just slipped and sliding there. Man, I am so bad at this. How do I stop sliding so much? I just want to like not slide at all. Again, maybe it's just like, yeah, like I said, I'm just like tilting the stick too hard. And getting bumped as well too. It's kinda hard not to get rumpy bumped there. Okay, yeah, it definitely feels like once I kind of relax, like, the stick more, I'm definitely, like, I have better handling of the F-Zero. I need to drink more water, sorry. My throat's getting real dry. Okay. Oh, much better. I don't plan on getting one just out of principle, and I barely play my Switch one. Yeah, that's totally fair there, yeah. Like I said, I definitely do want to play Mario Kart World. I just don't really feel like spending that much money for, like, you know, one game. Because, like, if I want to play Mario Kart World, I have to get a Nintendo Switch 2, and I haven't really been touching my Switch 1 too often anymore to begin with, so I just don't really feel like, you know, getting a new console right now. At the moment. Oh, excuse me. Getting hiccups. Sorry. Can you play it on both Switch 1 systems and the Switch 2? I just go for playing on the Switch 2 since my Switch 1 is showing its age. Yeah, that's another thing as well too, yeah. Like, it's hard to explain, but I definitely do understand why people are getting the Switch 2 as well too, because of that whole fact as well too, where the Switch 1 is definitely starting to, like, as you said, show its age, and mine is definitely, like, it's still running well enough, for sure. Which I guess is another reason why I don't really feel like I need to get a Switch 2, since the one I have already is, you know, working fine. But, yeah, no, like I said, if I was playing Switch games, more often than I am right now, then maybe I would have gotten the Switch 2, like, maybe I'd feel more comfortable getting the Switch 2, but, yeah, like I said, I haven't really been touching it too much is all, so that's all. My Switch works great still, but I don't play even, weekly, and also always, docked. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable, yeah. The one thing I really wish from the Switch 2 is the Joy-Cons not like falling apart as fast as the Switch 1s do, because I like being able to play those games in handheld mode, you know, and it becomes very difficult to do so when there's a constant fucking stick drifts going on in my Joy-Cons, you know. And from what I heard from friends is that the Joy-Cons for the Switch 2 still do have that kind of thing, unfortunately. Which definitely makes me very sad, because I really wish that wasn't a thing to begin with, man. Because that's such bullshit. If they add more content such as more tracks and characters, then I might say it's worth getting, but since that hasn't happened, Mario Kart World is not worth playing. Yeah, that's understandable, yeah. The thing is, what too I feel like that would happen is that if they ever actually do add more content for the game, they're probably gonna make it as like DLC. Like a DLC pack like they did with like Mario Kart 8. It would be cool to see more content for Mario Kart World, but I just have a strong feeling that like Nintendo's probably gonna handle it like a DLC pack kind of thing, rather than it being like a free expansion kind of thing. They likely would, yeah. That's just kind of like what I'm kind of dreading. I feel that I want that Pokemon Animal Crossing, but aside from price digital only is cringe. Yeah. I did get really good Joy-Cons that are third party, but that was very pricey. See, that's the thing as well too. I remember getting a Pro Controller that was also a third party, but that shit fell apart as well too very fast. It was so disappointing. Like, when it comes to controllers that I use, I've like the Xbox controller that I use when I play certain games on like Steam or whatever. That one's been like, I've had that controller for like how long now, and it still runs like really well, man. Hasn't had any problems so far. But almost every controller that I've used for the Switch has just fallen apart like so fast. It's so sad. I hate it. And that's why I'm hoping that like with the Switch 2, like the controllers would, you know, like last longer, so I don't have to feel like I need to get like a replacement so soon, because that shit's expensive, man. But because of the fact that because of the fact friends told me that those controllers still suffer from stick drift, is just like makes me not want to get the console even more now. Let's do the next race now, though. Sector B, double somersaults. I love the portraits on the left of the screen. Oh boy. It's crazy how people can't get motion sickness from this game. Oh, that was scary. And off we go. It's like, I saved it, then I just like, you know, just drove off the edge. Yeah, though, that slipping and sliding is definitely super dangerous, holy crap. The fact that the Switch 2 is still having the joy drift problems is really sad, not to get too nerdy, but how effect sticks aren't even that new anymore. And they're still refusing to use them because they're Nintendo. And yeah. This was back before they had to do the warnings about motion sickness or epilepsies, and I'm glad they started doing that like around the Wii time. Yeah, that's true as well too, yeah. I guess that's probably, that makes sense, because yeah, back then that like wasn't like a huge problem. Motion sickness and epilepsies and whatever. But yeah, as time went on with like how games can be, how they evolved and stuff, they kind of had to make those warnings now. which is totally understandable. But yeah, no, like overall though, like I just can't help but just feel very disappointed when it comes to the Switch consoles nowadays. Cause like it's just so frustrating having like all my controllers for the console just falling apart so fast after just playing like a couple games with them. Thankfully, the Pro controller that I use still works fine enough, but like I still get worried for it just because of like the fact that like it feels like a lot of the controllers for the consoles are just so flimsy as hell. Where in the hell am I going? What the hell was that? Oh, good thing I'm playing this on Novice because I have all those extra lives. Is this the case that maybe I need to use lean more into acceleration, or nah, that shouldn't be the case. I'm doing fine on the first few laps. It's just like I'm for some reason just flying off the edge by accident. Wow, this we're definitely getting to tracks that are becoming a lot more treacherous because of that. Because of the fact they're starting to get rid of all the barriers now. Yeah, how in the hell did it go flying off here? I guess I just like took that turn a bit weird. Was all. Alright, got boost power. Yeah, that turn there just scares me now because of the fact that I just flew off out of nowhere. But to be honest, this whole track kind of scares me. Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm, as they say. Hell yeah. Hi, nice belly. Hey, thank you, Wolf Fox. Welcome by the way, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I know we just met, but I'm definitely not gloating. The controllers I used for all my gaming needs were very pricey, but I'm glad that they at least last. I think the biggest problem I have is that sometimes the battery on them drains too fast. Yeah, no, I understand, for sure there. Mostly all I want from, like, controllers when it comes to most gaming is just, like, not have my controllers fall apart in, like, the first week is all, you know? I want, like, if I get a console or a game controller or whatever, I want the damn thing to last long, you know? I don't want to feel like I need to get an extra one just because of the fact of, like, the one I get will probably fall apart in, like, a couple months or something, you know? That, like, I shouldn't have to do that, man. That's just what frustrates me. Can I get a belly close-up? Unfortunately, I don't have that stuff set up, but maybe someday. Would be definitely fun to have set up for sure. Thank you for the follow as well, too, by Wolfox. Best wishes, hope to find the stream here to make them cozy. Nom nom noms indeed. It's sad, but if you ever want suggestions, let me know, not to promote or whatever. You know, I get you, it's all good. I don't know, maybe someday, I don't know. It depends on if I ever get back into playing Switch games, I guess is all. That's all. We'll see, I guess, how I feel after, like, tomorrow, since I kinda do want to actually, like, see if I can get, my Switch working for tomorrow to try out that Tamagotchi Life demo. Because I keep saying I want to try to demo someday. I want to do so, but I just like struggle to find the time to do it. So I might as well see if I can just stream it then. This is a tight this whole track, by the way. Holy crap! Excuse me. That was a hiccup that snuck up on me. All these racers just hugging the wall and blowing up. I love that. Oh crap! I'm going back to wanting to bump them all now, and I'm sliding around for it. I've tasted the blood of my enemies there, and now I want to bump them all. Oh god. I need to stop. Wow. Wait. I got scared because they bumped the wall there, and I thought there was no barrier there. Okay. Yeah, no, it definitely feels like when it comes to tracks that have like those really sharp turns or turns where it can be easy to slide off, you definitely need to like make use of the like strafes or whatever the game calls it. Basically pressing R or Z to go left and right. White Land 2, half pipe. Oh, I can probably guess what this track's gonna be already, eh? Just from that alone. I can't see it up ahead. But yeah, it's just a full-on half pipe. Goddamn. I love the music, man. Kill someone by accident. Again, I've had the taste for of my enemies, and now I'm trying to bump them all again. Well, so far this track doesn't seem too bad. It's just the fact it's a high half pipe, so you have to be careful not to go flying off. These guys like get out of my way. I tried to bump my rival. Oh god, please stop sliding. I'm trying to relax the steering some more, but it's not working. Okay, not bad. Yay! How many more races do we have after that? I think we have one more, right? Because I think every Grand Prix has has 6 races. Butte City 3. I saw the track outline there, and I feel like this one's probably gonna be rough. Is this one supposed to be like a reference to like the old Butte City tracks from like the Super Nintendo era? Maybe. Do. Please stop bumping me. Oh god. I tried to bump in response there, and I just ended up kissing the wall there. I'm just giggling because I'm trying like real hard to like bump him now. Well, I guess I wouldn't say I'm trying real hard, but it's more if I see an opportunity, I'm trying to take it. I see those bumps, like those jump bumps there, whatever you want to call them, bounce pads, but I'm scared to take them because I feel like those are gonna just like send me flying off the track. Why am I sliding? I somehow missed that boost arrow. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, okay. I boosted at a point there where I could have flown off the edge, so I got scared. Okay, not bad. I got so scared. It's like, I didn't want to like fly off the edge and have that be all for naught. Well, yeah, we good. Oh. Excuse me. Don't forget to hydrate, by the way. Yeah, I keep looking over at the stream avatars there. I definitely do like them for sure, but I definitely do feel like they're probably not supposed to be that big, because I am noticing that there's a couple here and there that are like smaller than the rest, and I think that's how they're supposed to actually be. Yeah, I think something just happened where as I was like installing the avatars, I guess they just kind of like got set to like a wrong size, and now it's just all like weird. I need to look into that later, man. Hopefully I can like fix it after stream, I guess. Hopefully. I have also been continuing the idea as well too, like trying to make my own avatars for it as well. I did try and actually make a sprite for one. I tried making one where it's like a wolf man, but yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work though. I've never really tried importing my own avatars for the program, so I have to like learn how that works later as well. Thank you for the belly ribs, Albridge. Big hugs back with you, my friend. How are you doing, by the way? Hopefully you've been doing well there. Did I do all the... Oh. I could have sworn there's like another Grand Prix, right? There's like 2 more you can unlock, right? But, I guess we did all the ones for Novice, so that means I have to do the other ones in the harder difficulty? And I got all the trophies for, Captain Falcon there as well. Well, the ones I can get right now. Yeah, I'm just going to assume I have to do the other courses on the harder difficulties now, don't I? We'll do that then. So it's time for Standard. And okay, so now it shows I don't have any trophies on this difficulty for Captain Falcon, so okay. Oh, I just also noticed that these are unlocked now. This line. Wait a second, hold on. So we're on Standard, and I go here and I can see these lines here. What if I go back to Novice then? Oh, they're still unlocked. Okay, I guess I somehow missed that. Okay. So it looks like I was right then. If I want to unlock all the racers, I need to just basically play all the Grand Prix on every difficulty and get the golds on them. Okay. No problem. Good day, how's this been? Doing alright vibin'. 4th cup is unlocked by beating the first 3 on Standard. 5th cup by beating the other 4 on Experts. Okay, I see. Well, we're starting on Standard now, so hell yeah. I guess we'll be unlocking it soon then. Just comes down to if I'm able to, I guess, win these Grand Prix now on standard difficulty. Thank you for giving a shout over to Albert for me, by the way, Emmons. And yeah, to answer your question there, Albert, I'm doing as best as I can, I guess. The past few days have definitely been very rough on my mind, I guess. I kind of did fall into a bit of a very heavy depression, but I'll be okay. Hopefully I'll be okay. Overall, though, I'm doing okay, though. Hopefully, it's good to hear that you're doing alright, at least, Albert. Hell yeah. Thank you for the hugs, Albert. Big hugs back to you, my friend. You know, not to make anyone worried here. I'm okay, by the way. I'm doing fine. It's just like I said, the past few days have definitely been rough because like I said, did kind of go into a bit of a bad mindset. But I guess it happens. Thank you for hugs as well, Emmons. Big hugs back to you, my friend. But anyways, let's we have other races unlocked now, so I'm pretty sure we looked at all these guys, right? Iron Tiger, driven by Baba. I like his outfit. Deep Claw, driven by Octoman. Is this supposed to be like the first Octoling? The Octo kids from Splatoon. That's crazy if you think about it, because that means like the games are connected. That's probably not the case here though. Crazy Bear, driven by Dr. Clash. Like, he just looks like a fat guy. I like it. Great Store, being driven by Mr. EAD, or is it EAD? He's got a superstar on as a belt buckle. This guy is interesting. Big Fan, driven by Biorex. This might have been the character I was thinking of, actually. The Lizard Man. At least I think so. I'll probably be racing as this guy from now on, probably. When it comes to stats, I guess it's okay. I am noticing that the boost is on D, but maybe that's okay? I don't know. I am also noticing as well too that that one's heavier than the Blue Falcon, which I was racing in. I guess we'll see how we feel once I give it a try. And then there's Mad Wolf, which is being driven by Billy. I can't. Sorry, I'm just laughing because I look at the portraits for them, yes, and then I can't help but just notice like the bulges on these models sometimes. It's really funny. And now I'm losing my voice because I'm not drinking enough water. Ugh, sorry. It's kind of weird because like when I was looking at the portrait there for what's his name, Billy there, he kind of resembles that one villain from Star Fox in a way, so I assume maybe that's who that was there for a second, but I guess that's just another monkey man there. Anyway, let's go ahead and play as Biorex and the Big Fan F-Zero here. Should be fun. Thank you for care package reminder, Azoin. Yeah, I need to hydrate right now before I forget. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Better. Somewhat. Yeah, I just need to relax my my throat more, I guess is all. I'll be fine, don't worry. Let's get a stretch in as well. Ow. Oh, my back popped. Oh, that's good. Okay. I guess I'll keep doing what I was doing, I guess. With going for the speed here. Maybe putting a bit more in the acceleration as well. Let's give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? But yeah, now we're racing as a dinosaur man. Should be funny. Let's see how this feels compared to my time with the Blue Falcon, though. So far, not really feeling much differences, but this is like the easiest track as well too. So we'll just have to see once we get to like the future tracks, I guess. And yeah, just heads up by the way, in just under a minute from now, an ad break is about to start. But don't worry, like I said earlier, we usually take those times to take a quick break as well. I do need to refill my water ball as well too, so I'm probably gonna do that after this race here. Man, it's definitely a shame they never made any more F-Zero games after, like, F-Zero GX. They definitely make a lot of references to F-Zero with, like, other games, like, you know, with Mario Kart 8 and whatever. But, yeah, it's been, like, so long since they ever, like, made another one, man. It's no wonder fans are, like, you know, begging for a new one, because, like, it'd be awesome if they could. There we go. Okay, yeah, like I said, ad break's about to start soon, so I'm gonna take the time to get some more water while it happens. So, BRB for now, my friends. Be right back. Let's all take the time to stretch legs, get some water, some snacks. If you guys have med steak, now would be a good time to take them, and, yeah. Overall, BRB, everybody. Be right back. Blah. Alrighty, I'm back. Unfortunately the ad break is still going on, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to catch my breath as well. But, yeah, no, so far, I got more water, so I will not be dehydrating today. I definitely have been drinking a lot of water now, though, so I'm probably going to be needing the bathroom soon later. But we'll take care of that when it happens. For now, let's go ahead and get the next race ready at the very least. Silence. Oh yeah, that's right, this whole oval track here. Which should be simple enough of a race here, honestly. All we need is just speed, so let's go a bit more in speed this time here. Okay. But yeah, ad break should be over in just a couple seconds here. God, I really need to fix those stream avatars. The fact they're so big. There we go. Welcome back for the ad break, everybody. Big hugs over to you all. Thank you guys for sticking by with them. I do appreciate the support tons. And yeah, welcome by the way, Cujo. How are you doing? Hopefully been doing well in the week it's been showing you under. Hopefully been having lots of fun playing Fortnite as well too, by the way. I haven't played Fortnite in a hot minute myself there. I kind of fell off on Fortnite myself, as I've talked about like here and there a whole lot already. Cause yeah, lately I've been trying to get into like Super Animal Royale more and more now. But yeah, hopefully you've been having lots of fun with Fortnite though. Being big is your thing? Yeah, exactly. I am definitely a fan of being ginormous and being and growing even more ginormous. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know how I feel about Fortnite anymore these days, man. With everything going on, like with the whole higher ups on Epic Games and whatever, I just can't help but just feel like, you know, Fortnite would be a cool game like to keep playing for sure if it wasn't for the fact that the higher ups on Epic Games weren't pieces of shit. Is all. Cause so much like controversy for that game goes on now with that game. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of become a bit much now for me. I still think it's a fun game to play with friends. Like I like the crazy shenanigans that goes on in there, but like it's just been like a lot of like too much stuff now, so I don't know, like I said, it's hard for me to like put into words how I feel about it. But yeah, because of all this stuff though, I have definitely been trying to take like more breaks from the game now. I'm trying to like move on from that game and start playing more Super Animal Royale. Which I guess is another reason why I've been trying to play that game like every week now on Friday. Like every Friday we try to do a stream session of that game, and yeah, it's been lots of fun, man, playing Super Animal Royale. I've also been playing a lot more of it like off stream as well too. I still play the game off stream. Completing more of the quests and getting more progression on those like animal passes in the game. It's definitely been pretty fun. Fork and knife, exactly. There are tons of awesome retro games out there too, and indie games, exactly. I definitely need to like explore more indie games as well too, that's true. And also retro games. I want to get around to playing more retro games as well. Which I think is another reason why I've been trying to like play more of those kind of like other, like those old school shooters as well. Like how we've been playing like Quake 1 and 2, and now we're playing like the Serious Sam series, you know. Oh god, where am I going? I guess we're going this way. I thought I was dead for a second there. But you know, like that, I feel like a big reason why I've been playing more of those like old school shooters from like back then is just because I've also been wanting to play more retro games again. Cause I do miss playing the good old classics like those, man. And just classic games in general. They make me happy. Holy crap, not again! Oh boy, okay. I just like took the turn I guess a bit too hard and I went upside down there. There I go, took first place at the end there. So far when it comes to the fact I'm racing in a new F-Zero there, like an F-Zero that isn't the Blue Falcon, I can't really feel much difference, to be honest. It doesn't really feel all that different to me. But I guess that's just due to the fact that, like, the F-Zero I'm racing in there is probably not too different from the Blue Falcon to begin with. Just with, like, a bit slight differences here and there. But, yeah, I like to imagine if I was racing in something where the stats were, like, a lot more dramatic in changes, then yeah, I probably feel them for sure. But right now, this one just feels like any other kind of one for me. The golden age of gaming. Yeah, exactly, man. I like, yeah, I don't know. I guess you can call me an old man at this point now, but I definitely do miss the good old days of video gaming. It just feels nice to, you know, go back to, you know, when I didn't have to like worry about a whole lot of, like, you know, adult stuff. Back when I was just a young little lizard and all I had to care about was just, you know, making a lot of bells in my Animal Crossing town so I could pay off the home loan and get a bigger house. I took that turn a bit too soon there. I need to stop bumping into the other racers. I think that's another thing that's really, I'm noticing, doesn't help. But yeah, no, like, sorry, I'm just, like, thinking aloud here. Cause, like, my whole view on, like, retro games is I definitely do, like, have a very fond appreciation for, like, the good old days of gaming like that. Pixel graphics and low poly models and whatever, you know? I definitely want to try and focus more on those kind of games as, for sure. When it comes to like, the different genres we've been playing here and there, like, you know, with the racing games, shooter games, and platformers and RPGs and whatever. We definitely will get to them eventually for sure. It's just like for now, like we're already playing this. We're playing Serious Sam games, and we've also been playing A Hat in Time and Persona 5 Royal. So like, eventually when we finish those games, we'll definitely get to like more retro ones. But yeah, soon. 1990s guy here? Yeah, I was also born in the 90s myself as well. More reasons to take on the retro hunting at old gaming stores? Yeah, I should do that as well, man. I know there's a couple of retro gaming stores around here somewhere as well. Wouldn't hurt to like go in there and just look around, see what I could find, I guess. Because I like, funny enough as well too, I still do have an old CRT TV as well. And like, if I can get that TV working, then like maybe I could get some like old consoles working at it again as well. This track scares me, that pipe of air. Because I feel like it's going to be like really easy to like fly up the pipe of air if I'm not careful. I'd probably be winning this a lot easier as well too if I knew where those, oh god, those boost pads were. I tried to bump my rival. Oh god, I'm going all over the place. There we go, nice clean turn there, that time. Oh, hell yeah. Not bad. I was lucky to recently find a PlayStation 2, even though it's slim, and a PlayStation 3. They also do have HDMI converters for the older consoles now. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm still using my old PlayStation 2 here myself, actually. I've been thinking of the idea of, like, maybe replaying the old Thrillville games on it eventually. Because Thrillville is definitely an old favorite of mine for that console, man. I love those games. But yeah, no, eventually. I might give it some more thought though, because there's definitely a lot of like different games on the PlayStation 2 that I used to play a lot of growing up. Oh crap, this turn. I don't remember how to take that turn clean enough. I also wish I wasn't sliding around so much. Ah, damn it, I tried to do one of those side swipes there, but I'm definitely taking that turn at like a wrong angle or something. Okay, there we go. Somehow I managed to take that turn clean. I approached it at a different angle there, and I did use a side swipe at like a perfect time there. Oh, please get out of my way. Ah. There we go. It's actually super hard to find a PS2 these days, or PSP, or PS Vita. Oh, nah, I can imagine, yeah. No, I'm definitely very thankful that I still have a PlayStation 2 that works decent enough. Except for when it comes to PlayStation 2 games that have like that are played on like a blue disc. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Basically, I have certain games that are like when you look on the back of them, it's like a blue disc, eh? My PlayStation 2 can't play those kind of games anymore, unfortunately. I don't know. It's weird. Someone who knows how like PlayStation 2 works can probably explain to me like why my PlayStation 2 can't read those blue discs anymore. I was also lucky to find the Legend of Dragoon Vagrant story and Final Fantasy 9 recently. Yeah, hell yeah. Those all sound like really awesome games for sure there. Hell yeah. I need to find Xbox 360 again, PS1, Xbox original. All you wanna complete the collection of retro consoles, eh? Hell yeah. That sounds awesome for sure, honestly, not gonna lie. If I had the money to spend, I would definitely do the same thing myself, man. It would be cool to build the whole collection of the old school consoles like that. Oh, like, not gonna lie, like, the thought of, like, having, like, my own basements, kind of like the AVGN, like, Angry Video Game Nerds, you know, underground, like, nerd basement that he has. I kind of find the little, I do kind of find it a bit cool, to be honest. Just having, like, a big library and collection of, like, the old school retro games from back then. I don't know. I guess you can call me a nerd as well, too, in that sense. Which is why we do have that nerd emotes. They're better than today's consoles? Yeah, that's totally fair there, yeah. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to remember... Oh wow, hold on. I don't remember the racers actually being out there. So that's cool. Don't judge me by my appearance. That's interesting. So if you beat the if you beat a Grand Prix on a hard difficulty, you get like more of a cooler celebration in a way. Interesting. I definitely like the fact I'm playing as Biorex more now, just because of that picture of him there. Looked almost like me there in a way. But yeah, I was just trying to like remember like what's tier do I have that nerdy mode on? I don't remember. I don't remember if I have that nerdy mode as set as like a biddy mode or something. Oh, it is, or it isn't? No, it says right there. Sorry, tier 1 subbing mode. Okay, the nerdy mode is tier 1 sub. Okay, I was just trying to like remind myself. Ignore the fact that the game paused there. It's just my capture being weird. But anyway, let's do the rest of the Grand Prix then. I am, of course, going to keep racing as Biorex here, and the big fan. That was really cool. I love that whole finishing thing there. God, you know what would be really cool as well, too, is, like, if I had, like, even more money to spend, I would love to get, like, my own, like, arcade cabinets and, like, maybe even, like, pinball machines. That'd be really cool, man. Holy crap. If I do end up getting, like, an arcade cabinet, it has to be one of those ones that have, like, a gun controller. I feel like it'd be really cool to just have, like, an arcade game like that where I could just, you know, practice aiming, like, a gun or whatever in those. like I'm playing Persona 5 in real life. I got boost power. I really wish I would stop sliding. Uh-oh. Never mind. I got scared because my energy was at nothing. A slight breeze and I would have like exploded there. Welcome Velociraptor, how are you doing? Hopefully been doing well. Playing as a dino? Hell yeah. I had to play as a dinosaur once I unlocked him. Nice finish. Thank you, Velociraptor. Hopefully been doing well in the week it's been showing you in there, by the way. Trust me, if you take the time, definitely go retro hunting. It's a great feeling of seeing something you remember. Yeah, hell yeah, man, for sure. The funny thing as well too that I'm remembering now as well is I think when it comes to my local retro game stores as well too, I think they do actually host like special events as well too, where they do like, you know, Pokemon trading card like, you know, duels or whatever like that. I might be wrong though, I don't know. I've never really gone to those stores yet, but I feel like those stores would be the place to host those kind of events though. I got the boost power, but I am not good at boosting because I keep sliding to the wall. Why do I keep sliding, man? Stop sliding, it's pissing me off. It's like I'm tilting the stick like gentle enough, but I still slide either way, so I'm just confused, like, what the hell's causing that? Is it just because of, like, the stats of the F-Zero? Is it just because of the fact that the grip isn't that great? So the thing just slides at, like, a moment's notice whenever it feels like it? Well, either way, I took first place there, so can't complain. Welcome back, all, or, I can't speak, sorry. Welcome by way, all caps. Enjoy the look there, my friend. Hope you'll find tonight's stream cozy. Captain Falcon in last place. I know, it's crazy, isn't it, eh? Unheard of. Gotta love it, though, eh? I can't get over that, like, finishing portrait for BioRexter after the... once we finish the last Grand Prix there. Just showing him, like, don't judge me based on my appearance. Because for some reason his picture there looked, like, really cool to me. But I think I know the reason. It's probably just because I'm very biased towards fellow lizard people. Same. Holy crap, it's like... I definitely do feel like I'm getting better, but at the same time as well too, I also don't feel like I'm getting better. It's really hard to explain. I think it's more to the fact I'm still not used to, like, the controls, I guess, of the game. And, like, how the physics in this game works. With how I just, you know, go flying off the track like that there. Like, I don't feel like I'm in mortal danger, but, like, there's a part of me that's, like, worried still, because it's like, you know, it feels like anything could go wrong there and I could just go flying off and die immediately. But we're still good. Guys, when does this game get hard? You said this game is gonna get hard soon. I'm joking. I know this game gets really difficult later. I'm just teasing. Oh god, I'm gonna like eat my words later, aren't I? With this game. Oh lordy. Well, when it happens, it happens. Fuck you. He's just bumping them all. Oh crap. That was bad. Oh yeah, this track. It's been a while since I got a kill there. I decided to risk it that time on that jump pad there. Did someone leave a damn... What is that? I think those are like the wreckage of like F-Zeros there on the track. I thought that was like a landmine or something. I was like, what the hell, where'd that come from? Hell yeah, that definitely, that track actually felt good there. Like the final lap there, how smooth I was taking all those turns there and everything, without bumping into any walls, that felt real good. Game hears and starts increasing difficulty. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Holy crap. Like, you think I'd be surprised by the fact the game hears me, but like, it's like, nah, I saw it coming. Oh yeah, this track, this one has a bunch of like crazy ass turns as well. God, you know, playing this is also making me want to play the Mario Kart game some more now. Like I said, next time we play a racing game, I'm probably gonna consider playing Mario Kart DS as well. I guess that depends on if we beat this game today or not. If we do end up beating this game today, then I guess we can play Mario Kart DS next time. But we'll see. I might want to try beating this game first before I move on to something else. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely enjoying this game, man. It's definitely been lots of fun. I'm getting, like, I'm happy I'm starting to get the hang of the controls now and stuff. Taking the turns like a professional almost. At least I feel like I am. Yeah, hell yeah, holy crap. Oh my! I guess maybe another thing I feel like as well too when it comes to the how we're doing in these races is I guess the fact I'm just used to playing games like this as well too. I've played a lot of like, you know, arcade like kind of games as well too, like arcade racing games over the years. So I guess like a part of me just kind of like is used to like how this kind of speed and stuff. What is this track again? Like, what's the theme of this track? Because I want to know, like, what the song is. Is this supposed to be, like, Port Town or something? I didn't look at the title. Oh, White Line 2? Is it White Line 2? Okay. Either way, I like the music, man. God, yeah, no, like I said, man, if I played this game as a kid growing up, this probably would have been like one of my all-time favorite games, honestly, for the console. But, yeah, no, when it came to racing games on the N64, most of what I remember playing was Mario Kart 64, Cruisin' World, which was very arcade racing, Diddy Kong Racing, Mickey Mouse Speedway USA, and another race game as well too that was actually kind of like F-Zero but not. I want to say that one was called Wipeout, but I honestly don't remember the name of that game. Like I said, it was a game kind of like F-Zero in a way where you were racing in spaceships. And it was like all sideline stuff, but that game had like power-ups like in Mario Kart as well. It was probably a game called Wipeout. I honestly can't remember for the life of me, but that one was probably my least played race game for the console though at the time. Most of what I remember playing the most of was definitely Mario Karts and Diddy Kong Racing, and also Mickey Mouse Speedway USA. But that was just because of the fact that, like, you know, growing up I would play a lot of the kart racing games. I did it! I won the Grand Prix! I definitely do feel like I'm getting a lot better now. Like now that I'm making more use of pressing like R and Z to, you know, like slide left or right there. It feels like I'm able to take these turns a lot better. Also Z, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, Z. I usually pronounce that letter like Z, but whatever. Okay, yeah, that track was the White Line, yeah. I got one kill somewhere. I'm not gonna lie though too though, I also like the designs of some of these F-Zeros as well. Like the one on the right there, looks pretty cool to me. With the spoiler and everything. Yay, first place! Don't judge me by my appearance. It's the same picture. I like that picture, man. He looks cool there to me. Am I correct to assume that there's probably a lot of fan art for Biorex as well too? I'm sure there's a lot of like furries and scalies out there that probably made fan art for Biorex. I like to think at least. Either way, let's go ahead and do the next one then. Let's do the King Cup, and hopefully after this we can unlock the other Grand Prix and get that going. If we do unlock it, I'm probably going to race in a Grand Prix on Novice difficulty like I did the other ones beforehand. Just for completionist sake. Because I'm weird like that. This is a narrow track. Oh right, this track. The jump that leads to the whole zigzag thing there. This one could kill me. Get off me. Damn tiger pattern jackass. Okay, remembering the track layout here, I want to hug the left wall a bit here so I can... Nah, never mind. I was gonna avoid the rough terrain there, but it didn't work. I still like drifted into the rough terrain by accident. Yeah, hell yeah, no, I genuinely do feel like I am getting a lot better at this game. I think it was a good idea that I played the... or started this game up by playing the Grand Prix on Novice, because I feel like if I jumped into this with, like, you know, on expert difficulty, I probably would have been having a very rough time. But now that I know the controls and, like, how everything kind of handles, I definitely do feel a lot more confident now. I am also recognizing as well too now that I haven't really been experimenting a whole lot with those sliders as well either. The acceleration and the max speed slider there. I've just been kind of like constantly just leaving over by like max speed there and never really been like changing it. I guess the way I view that kind of stuff there, where like when it comes to like experimenting with that, I don't really see a need to, because like, you know, why break it if it isn't if it isn't broke kind of thing. Because I've been winning races with the settings as it is already, so like why should I change it? Thank you for the care package reminder, Azoin. I'll stretch and hydrate after this race. My belly's been poked. Boops back over to you there, Azoin. Sloshy belly, exactly. Thank you for those sound alerts. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, the giant lizard belly is definitely extra sloshy and rumbly, considering the fact that today is Eat Your Friends Day. I'm getting distracted now. I'm sliding all over the place. Okay, the thing I'm also recognizing as well too is if I'm in a situation like I was just there where I'm hugging the wall like that, I need to like use the straight buttons more to just get off the damn wall. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. I keep sliding all over the place. I really wish I wasn't. Okay, 4th place. It's not a first place, but hey, it's still a nice decent place, and so we'll take it either way, man. The fact that like all the other races I've had so far I've gotten first place is still decent enough, so yeah. Everything. Hell yeah. Big hugs back over to you there, Azoin. Yeah, let me stretch right now here. Good stretchies. I also just noticed the one guy there called Blood Falcon. I assume that's the evil counterpart to Captain Falcon or something? Most likely, eh? Good hydration. I wonder what Blood Falcon's F-Zero looks like then. If it's similar to like the Blue Falcon, or if it's like something different. I almost forgot the name of the F-Zero that Captain Falcon rides in. Okay, this track I remember. This one has like barely any boundaries anywhere. So I need to be careful not to go flying off the edge. I say as I try to bump someone off. I keep trying to bump him, but I keep missing. Yeah, that turn that I just took there scares me because of how I just out of nowhere flew off of it. Whoops. I was hammering the boost button there, which I think is what led me to flying off there. Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, no, need to be a lot more careful than that. I can't be boosting willy-nilly, it looks like. Yeah, this is the one track I feel like I've been dying on the most for sure, man. The other ones have been fine, it's just this one's like very like easy to fly off. At least I got 2 kills there with 1 bump. I need to stop bumping though. I say as I do it again. It's just way too satisfying to like hear that ding after you like kill someone. Watch their like F-Zero explode and everything. Okay, stop boosting here. Oh boy, okay. Damn it! Stupid rough terrain. How does that even work? We're driving in an F-Zero. The F-Zero is like, you know, flying above the track. Why should that matter? That there's rough terrain on it. Whatever, maybe I'm thinking about it too hard, aren't I? Watch your back! A giant lizard is staring at it. Oh god, please, no, where? Oh my lord, it happened. I flew off the track somehow. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you for the belly rubs, Pandora. Big hugs back over to you, my friend. Happy Eat Your Friends Day, by the way. How are you doing, by the way, Pandora? Hopefully you've been doing well in the week's been showing in there. I hope you had a fun time playing Smash Bros. The other day as well, too. Captain Falcon has his own game. Crazy, I know, right? It's nuts, man. A racing game, nonetheless, as well, too. You think it'd be something else, like, I don't know, like... it's like... I was gonna say, like, a fighting game, but then I also thought about, like, a shooter game. And then I started thinking about, like, what Captain Falcon would look like if he was actually in a shooter game. Nintendo's version of like a Duke Nukem game, probably. That'd be insane. I wonder if it'd be worth it to maybe someday also stream Duke Nukem 3D as well. I have the Steam version, which would be pretty fun to play someday, maybe. I just don't know if I really want to do a whole stream through that game, though. I don't know, maybe we'll see how we feel when it comes to like other shooter games as time goes on. Because right now we're still playing like the Serious Sam series anyway, so... I hate that rough terrain there. The fact it just slows me down after avoiding the danger of flying off the edge. I also don't want to boost anymore just because of like how dangerous it is to just like go flying through this track at high speeds. I think I just need to be careful of where I boost, so like around here I need to stop. Okay, and then right here I can start boosting again. There we go. Much better. Exactly, Emmons. I love that emote tons. JT Diffie is a very amazing artist. I wonder what kind of emotes I should commission GT for more emotes. It would be fun for sure. F-Zero Splatoon Edition. That'd be insane, man. Holy crap, I love it tons though. I did have a good time, lots of fun games. Oh yeah, that's good to hear there, Pandora. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, no, like, when it comes to the whole fact of, like, joining in for those, matches there for the, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate games there, like, if I could, I would, because like, part of me does miss playing Smash Bros. Ultimate now. Like, after watching you guys play the game. There's two main things that are kind of like holding me back though, and one of the main things for me is, I kind of become a different person when it comes to fighting games. I talked about it before here and there, but like when it comes to the idea of playing certain fighting games online, I get too competitive as well, man. Like, anytime I play any kind of, like, fighting game, like, online, I just get way too competitive, and I get salty, like, way too fast, because, I don't like the whole feeling of, like, you know, being comboed over and over, not knowing how to, like, escape them and stuff, kind of thing. But the other thing as well, too, though, that's holding me back is also the fact that, like, I am not subbed to Nintendo's online thing anymore, so I can't play games online there anymore anyway, which sucks. But yeah, no, I canceled it though because it's been like forever since I last played like a Nintendo Switch game anyway, so I decided it would be best just to save my money at that point and just unsub. But yeah, no, like from watching you guys play Super Smash Bros, I definitely have been missing the game, man. I missed the times when I would play as King K. Rool and belly flopping everybody. Cause yeah, King K. Rool is definitely like my all-time favorite fighter in that game, for sure. And it is definitely 100% of the fact that King K. Rool is just a big buff, fat gator man. If you played again, I'd happily teach you and even buy you a sub. No, you don't have to buy me a sub there, Pandora. I appreciate the thought tons though, thank you very much, my friend. Big hugs over to you. Actually, that reminds me as well too though, that like another thing I forgot about that I just remembered now that's kinda held me back from the idea of playing Smash Bros. Online again is, for some reason, online mode is always very laggy, man. Every time I always tried playing a game with friends online, it was always super laggy, and I wasn't really the big fan of like the idea of like having to play around that kind of lag. From what I've been told, most people that play that game online are used to it by now, which is understandable. Like, I get you. But as someone like me that has always played Smash Bros, like, you know, single player and like local, it's very jarring for me to suddenly have to, like, you know, play around that kind of thing. Is all. Which I feel like just kind of like trickled in more of the frustrations I was having when being wombo comboed and stuff like that. Like, I couldn't help but just feel more frustrated because of that lag kind of stuff. I don't know, like the point I'm trying to get at there is that it's very hard for me to like play around it because I'm not used to it. Is all. I should be boosted. There I go, easy peasy. That's normal. Yeah, no, I get you, I get you. I know the lag is normal. It's just, it's still like, yeah, I'm just not used to it as well. That's all. I think we have one more track after this. Yeah, Mute City 3, this should be the final one, and then it's all said and done. For these Grand Prix. Hopefully we will unlock the other one after this and we can get started on that. It's sad because I know what song this is and it's only because of Smash. Yeah. To be fair, same. Like, cause I sadly never really grew up playing an F-Zero game myself either. It's only until like recently with like, you know, because of like retro game stores and whatever. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But like, the point is that like it's only been recent in the past few years I've been able to like catch up on these games I missed on as a kid. But yeah, no, like I'm the same way. I only know of some of these songs because of like Smash Bros. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, honestly. The way I view it is that, like, Smash Bros is a fun and cool way to, like, help promote, like, other Nintendo games that have, like, you know, have come out over the years kind of thing, you know? Yeah, it's just, like, I said it before already as well, too, but it's just such a shame that they never really made another one after, like, GX. Because I feel like by now as well, too, if Nintendo ever, like, reveals, like, oh, jeez, not that. If they reveal a trailer for, like, a new, F-Zero game, like, that would be, like, one of the hypest fucking things ever, man. There we go. I feel like it would also be the same thing as well too for when they'll eventually, like, you know, bring back Mother 3 for like the Game Boy Advance, you know, because from what I understand of that particular game is lots of fans of the Earthbound games are always, like, you know, demanding like a port of Mother 3 because for some reason that game is only ever like released in like overseas in Japan, eh? So like if Nintendo ever actually like makes a proper like Mother 3 game for Nintendo Switch, like it just basically like Game Boy Advance ports on their whole library of games there, that definitely would also be pretty hype as well too, honestly, man. At least I like to think so. If it weren't for Smash, I'd never have discovered Persona. Exactly. Honestly, like for me as well too. Like if it wasn't for Smash, I would never have like discovered the Fire Emblem games as well too. Like lots of games, I would not have like discovered if it wasn't for the all the different like Smash Bros games I've played over the years. But hey, we did it! I won the Grand Prix. Oh, excuse me. Captain Falcon actually managed to get 3rd place here, I noticed just now. Yeah, there he is. And then there's that guy. And hell yeah, by our Rex. We get to see his picture again. Yeah, I like it, man. I think it looks cool. But again, I'm just very biased towards most reptilian characters. Okay, so supposedly I unlock a new Grand Prix from doing that, right? I'm not getting much of a notice one though. Assuming I did unlock one though, we'll just go to Novice here and we'll check it out from there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Joker Cap. Okay. Rainbow. Okay. Psychedelic Experience Rainbow Road. Is this... Am I really gonna race on Rainbow Road? It looks like I am. That's amazing. I love it. And yeah, look at that. So we unlocked another line of races as well too. Hell yeah. I'm probably still gonna race as Biorex though, but what are the other ones I just unlocked now? There's Night Thunder, which is being driven by Silver... What? Silver Nielsen? Is that how you're supposed to pronounce his name? It's kind of hard to read his name there. I'm not gonna lie though, I actually do kind of like his F-Zero there, the way it looks. It looks almost like a muscle car in a way, and I think that's why I like it a whole lot. His overall character though, like, I'm not really much of a lizard that, goes for the old fox kind of characters, I guess. The silver fox characters. I don't know. It's shaped exactly like in Mario Kart 64. I saw that as well too, yeah. Also, happy Eat Your Friends Day, by the way, Velociraptor. Muscle cars are nice, but I also love imports GDM cars. Hell yeah. Those also sound really awesome for sure. The other racer we unlocked is the F-Zero Twin Norida, which being driven by what looks to be knockoffs of ET here. Gonar and Shio? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing their names right there. Interesting design of the F-Zero though. Yeah, thank you for sloshing the belly, Pandora. Big hugs over to I guess to my belly, and assuming Pandora's already getting cozy in my belly. There's the Wonder Wasp being driven by John Tanaka. I like his design actually. He looks very like, you know, anime sci-fi superhero in a way. Like he belongs in an episode of Power Rangers almost. I like it. There's Queen Meteor being driven by Mrs. Arrow. Mrs. Arrow. Wait, who is Mr. Arrow? I don't remember. Did we ever unlock him? I don't think we ever did. Oh well. And hey, there's Bloodhawk, or... Oh yeah, no, this is the Bloodhawk. Okay, the Bloodhawk F-Zero being driven by, Blood Falcon, sorry. What the hell is he carrying there? Is that supposed to be like a rabbit head? What is that? That's crazy. Not sure how I feel about his F-Zero though. Like, again, it definitely looks kind of very, like, almost car-like in a way, but I don't know how I feel about the shape overall, honestly. Oh well. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Better be getting cozy in your belly. It's eating your friends day. Exactly, Pandora. Yeah, I really should have gotten around to making that Vor redeem. I didn't have time though. All I could do was like, all I could really do was like reinstall the stream avatars and get those avatars working, but even 10 they're not working correctly. The avatars there are like too big. I need to like fix that size later. They did have an F-Zero anime, did they? That's actually pretty awesome, holy crap. I never do that actually. And then finally we have the Astral Robin, which is being driven by this guy, Jack 11. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks a little bit like a tool to me. Like he looks like if I can look at him more, he looks like the kind of like guy that, you know, has rich parents and has, you know, has grown up with like a silver spoon in his mouth kind of thing, you know. That's how I picture this guy being. Like he's like a rich asshole kind of thing. But anyway, back to driving a big fan here. But I guess we probably should take a bit of a quick break here though before I start the race, because the ad break's about to start in a couple seconds there. Let's do that actually. Let's just start the ad break right now and then we'll get into the race afterwards. Let's take this time and take a quick break to like stretch and hydrate, so yeah. I'm just gonna start it right now. Don't mind me. There we go. Let's get big stretchies. Okay, good stretchies. Drink some more water as well. Okay. I guess while I'm here actually, since we're just chilling here, let me take a look around the options and stuff here, like the main menu. I get back all the way over back to the title screen there. That's cool. Time attack, death race. Death race is actually kind of cool when I tried it. Death race is basically just like a whole battle royale kind of thing where you have to just knock everyone out. What was in options? With com, 2-player, 3-player, with versus slot. What does that mean, versus slot? I probably don't need to worry about the versus stuff here because I don't think I'm gonna be playing this game split screen at any points. Okay. Not much when it comes to options. Is practice literally just like... Hold on. What if I want to go to like, I don't know, like the King Cup here? Oh yeah, you can, okay. So practice is literally just like race on the track, like by yourself, or is it with CPU? No, it's with CPU. But I guess the laps are infinite, so you just keep practicing over and over. What happens if you drive off the track then? During practice, do you just die? Or do you respawn? I kinda wanna try it right now, I wanna finish the lap first. Record lap. Okay, what happens if I drive off then? If I just kind of like, you know, start boosting like crazy here. Whee! Yay! Okay, so you just have to like restart, okay. So it's literally just there if you want to practice a track, okay, I see. No big deal. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing though, by practicing by just going straight for the Grand Prix. So hell yeah. Welcome back for the ad break by the way everybody. Big hugs over to you all. Thank you guys for being patient with them, I do appreciate it tons. Let's go ahead and start the Joker Cup now. For realsies this time. Excuse my giant belly rumbling. Belly's eager for more snacks, I guess, for Eat Your Friends Day today. So is this literally just Rainbow Road, or is it... Oh yeah, no, it's Rainbow. I love that, that's actually really cool. The fact that they, like, reference Mario Kart 64 by importing like Rainbow Road in here. I am also noticing that some of the track here has no boundaries here and there. Also, sorry if you guys can hear yelling, by the way. I have my window open and I guess neighbors are being loud. Oh, yeah, hey there, Jack. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you've been doing well in the week's been chill. Don't hear anything? Okay, that's good, that's good. Sometimes I get worried because like I do have the filters on my mic to like filter out that kind of like background noise. So it shouldn't be capturing to begin with, but I do still worry because like neighbors can be pretty loud. I could, you know, close my window, but like it's getting hot here, honestly, man. So I kind of do need to like have some air circulate, unfortunately. God, this is making me want to play Mario Kart 64 now. I don't know if I really want to stream that game though. That game, I remember I streamed that game like a couple years back, like way long ago, before I even like had PNG tuber avatars. Oh, I killed that guy by accident. And yeah, it was fun. I remember it being a lot of fun, man. But wow, was the rubber band in that game like rough as hell. Watch your back. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Ooh, okay. I got scared. I forgot that the end bit of that track there is a bit rough of all the bumps and stuff there. Holy crap. Those bumpers. I'm good and just feel bored. Yeah, I get you there, Eugene. It's good to hear that you're doing good at the very least. Best wishes and hopes you'll find the stream here to be nice, Junko Woozy at the very least. Ugh, excuse me. I hope everyone here is finding the stream here to be nice and chill, fun time, by the way. I was worried at first because of the fact that we're... Oh god, look at this track. Devil's Forest 3. Vera Road. I was worried at first because of the fact that like I started playing this game on the novice difficulty, which I still am playing it right now. But I don't know. Like when it comes to games like this, especially Mario Kart, I definitely am a completionist in that kind of sense. So usually whenever I play like a new Mario Kart game, I do start off by playing like, you know, 50cc and then go into 100 and 150. Just to get the golds on all those Grand Prix in a way, you know. I really wish I wasn't sliding so much. I say it how many times I wish I wasn't sliding, but I still slide somehow. Yeah, especially that turn there. I guess that turn's just so, like, sharp there, and you have to, like, turn for so long that I just can't help but just spin out there. Damn it. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is straight path here. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. Lore accurately, you just eat other drivers before the race, but 27 is a lot of people in one go. I mean, maybe for you, Pandora, but I am a very giant lizard, so I could definitely fit that many in my giant belly. Plus, also my belly's just, you know, very stretchy as well too, so could definitely fit even more if I wanted to. The unfortunate thing though is that I'd have to catch up with all the other racers to get it done, which is the thing that can make it difficult. Yes, F-Zero X, hell yeah. It's definitely been a lot of fun so far. This is my first time ever actually like playing all the tracks in this game, and it's been a lot of fun, man. Really makes you wish I grew up playing this game as a kid. Welcome by the way, Big Blue Frosty, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing well and the week's been chill. Happy Eat Your Friends Day, by the way, because I think you were also a fellow fan of the Vor as well, eh? But yeah, overall, hopefully you've been doing well, and oh jeez, hopefully the week's been chill. I wasn't expecting to spin like that around the pipe there, holy crap. I'm scared. These pipes are dangerous. I don't know the track! Oh god, still be sliding. This track is dangerous. Where am I going? Okay, this way. Holy crap, okay, I might not begin first place in this track just because of how crazy this one is. I am playing on novice though, so... Yeah, I wasn't expecting how violently you just latch onto the pipe like that. The fact that you have to like slide through that one turn there as well too is crazy to me. I probably should be boosted, and I'll boost here. And I boosted right into a wall. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I don't know the technique for how you go through these tracks where you're like racing on a pipe like that. But I'm surviving so far, so... There we go, okay, somehow got first place. I think it's just because I was on novice. But yeah. For me, now I could fit 50, 100 even. Hell yeah. Yo, same. Pats my giant belly. Doing good, happy Eat Your Friends Day too, and I am? Hell yeah, that's good to hear. That's good you're doing good there, Frosty. Very happy to hear that. Hopefully Eat Your Friends Day has been a very fulfilling time for you there, my friend. It's been, fudge, what, like 30 years since N64 debuted, so it's probably hearing that for how long I hadn't played this. There's my main James McCloud and the Star Fox Arwing. I miss this game so much. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be like a reference to like Star Fox as well too in a way. Forgot about that, yeah. Hopefully we can unlock him soon. That would be cool to see the his whole F-Zero and everything. Yeah, so far my main has definitely been Biorex just because, you know, big dinosaur man. Yeah, no, for me, unfortunately, like I said, I unfortunately missed out on this game growing up as a kid. I definitely played a lot of like N64 games growing up as a kid, but this was just one of the many ones I just missed out on. A lot of like the Legend of Zelda games and like GoldenEye and whatever. Naturally, Big Dino Man, hell yeah, exactly. Because as, like, for me, you know, being a giant, chunky, strong Komodo dragon, I of course gotta go for the big lizard man in this game as well. But, you know, overall, I'm always biased for any, like, reptilian character in any game. This one's very, up and down, up and down. Make me think I'm on, like, a roller coaster. Okay, this track doesn't seem too bad, it's just like I said, up and down a lot. And I really wish I wasn't sliding. Oh boy. The moment I left the track there, I kinda got scared. Yeah, because of all the ramps here, if I'm speeding like way too fast in some of these, I could definitely go flying off the edge. Wow! Oi! Okay. We're good. Oh, there we go. I'm doing this thing as well too, where I'm holding on to the A button like way too hard to the point where I'm actually hurting my thumbs. I remember I was doing that when I would play Need for Speed Most Wanted as well. I just like hammered the buttons like way too hard. Being a fan of reptiles, fork found in kitchen. Exactly, Pandora, yeah. Imagine playing this in VR. Bro, I'd puke. Like, usually when it comes to playing VR games, I'm definitely not the kind of person that, you know, is very susceptible to, motion sickness, but, no, I feel like for a game like this, if this was played in VR, I definitely would probably vomit. That does remind me though that I do remember playing a VR game that was basically a kart racing game, but like in VR. I think it's called Dash Dash World. And yeah, that game goes crazy, man, but I remember that one being a lot of fun. It's a shame that that game doesn't really receive a whole lot of like attention though, from what I remember. These turns are sharp. Crap. But you know, basically Dash Dash World is, like I said, it's basically just a kart racing game but in VR. So you're sitting in the karts as you're like racing down these tracks that go all over the place, you know, like over the walls and loop-de-loops and everything. Even has sections like in Mario Kart 7 and 8 where you can like, you know, equip a paraglider and start flying around. It's a very crazy game, but I remember it being a lot of fun, man. I'd recommend checking that game out if you're a fan of like kart racing games like me and have a VR headset. It's definitely not a perfect game, but it's a fun one. The one thing I will mention, because I'm sure some people are probably like thinking of it, is yes, if you are very prone to getting motion sickness, that game might not be for you. But it does offer some stuff to help with that kind of stuff though. There's like things where you can like turn on like a roll cage for your karts, or even like have it to where you're wearing like a simulated helmet in the game to help, you know, narrow your vision more. That's basically what the game kind of does for when it comes to reducing the risk of like motion sickness, but it probably still wouldn't be the best game to try either way, because like I said, the game does have tracks where you are going through like loop-de-loops and stuff, like in VR, so yeah, there is that. Welcome by the way, Jack DeBarra, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing well and at least been chill. Love the belly emote there tons, by the way. Oh, that reminds me of another game actually that's also in VR. Big Hand. What the hell is that? It's literally a hand. Doing good? Hell yeah, that's good to hear there, Jack. I'm very happy to hear that. I also love that belly emote there tons as well. Oh, excuse me. Do I even want max speed actually for this track? I guess we'll just try anyway. Big hugs back over to you there, Jack. Thank you for the belly rubs and the pokes to the belly. And the boobs. And the head pats, yeah. I definitely do love Shadraw's like belly rub emote there. Very awesome for sure. And that squishy face emote there as well, yes. Yeah, let's see how rough this track is, I guess. Can you play as that announcer guy in that countdown thing? I think that guy looks kind of cool. Looks like he's like wearing like some kind of like white top hat. Oh god, I'm scared. There's no Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting to slide like that. Yeah, there's no walls in some of the tracks here, and then there's also icy bits, so the game really wants you to slip and fall. Holy crap. This is a funny design though. It's basically just a hand. Makes me think of when I was a young little lizard making those like turkey hand little pictures for like Thanksgiving at school. God damn it, I was sliding. Okay, so this part here we need to be very careful. No rumpy bumping. Just yet. Okay, I got scared once that one guy got close to me there. I thought he was about to bump me off the edge. This game really just like builds your, like, raises your blood pressure with how like how the game just like kind of teases you over the edge and stuff like that. How easy it can be to just die. Watch your back. Okay. But yeah, that ice stuff there is scary, because I definitely do not want to be sliding around at this part here. Damn it. Turning too soon there. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm thankful that I learned the track very faster, because I feel like if I wasn't careful, I definitely would have like died off the at one point there. Multiple points there, actually. You won't believe how much I use this smush. Hell yeah, it's a definitely very cute emote for sure there, Jack. I love it tons. And also that big flex emote there as well. What is that emote there though? The other one. Feet? So is you see now. That's that's crazy. Congratulations! Yay! We beat the what was it called? The Joker Cup on Novice. But now we gotta try it on standard difficulty. Boop spec of it there, Jack. Can we just skip this, by the way? I guess not. Oh well, that's okay. Perfect time to start hydrating, I guess. It's a honk. Oh, is it? From a distance, I thought it was a boop. I honk your nose. Well, I nom your face then, Jack. Just mop. You are honking on the nom button in a way, so. But yeah, I remember mentioning this as well too a while ago, but like one thing I want to make as well too is a Voredeem that will revolve around the stream avatars there, where I want to create like a little space on the stream layout there where there's basically like a little like inside view of lizard belly, like inside the lizard's stomach, and the Voredeem is just that I grab your avatar and just send it into my maw. I need to like learn how to like create that system though as a thing. Someday, hopefully. I also need to like eventually also draw like the inside of giant lizard belly as well for that. Someday. All the pats back over to you, Jack. Okay, let's try standard difficulty. Okay. Man, I gotta pee. All the water we've been drinking today. I've been drinking a lot of water. I wanted to kill one person there at least. I saw an opportunity and I just kind of took it. Oh god, my fingers twitched because I was about to try and bump another guy there. Yeah, once I start bumping, I just can't stop, man. It's just it's too much fun. I still love how they, like, recreated the, Rainbow Road track for F-Zero here. Okay, here comes the dangerous part here where there's all those bumpers. How the hell do you navigate this? I guess you just go from right and then left here. And then right again, and left, and oh boy, okay. So it's just a little bit of like a zigzag there, I guess, in the way. It seems like boosting at the start of the next lap there also like helps out a lot because you get that big speed boost by just like flying straight down off the road there. This guy's catching up. He tried to bump me there, I saw that. Oh boy. Okay, let's start boosting here. Hell yeah, not bad. I played some Assassin's Creed 3, hell yeah. Hope you had lots of fun playing that game there, Jack. How many Assassin's Creed games are there now, actually? Cause, like, I've lost track of, like, how many there are nowadays, man. It's crazy. I love the I love the evil combo there, by the way. Wolf, hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, day's been going alright. Welcome by the way, White Wolfie, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been doing alright yourself there. Hopefully you've been having lots of fun playing Monster Hunter World there. I remember playing Monster Hunter World here and there. I kind of had a hard time trying to get into the game though myself. It is pretty cool though. Yeah, I don't know, like, I think there's about 15. Is there really? That's crazy. 15 Assassin's Creed games, holy crap, man. Because I still vaguely remember the whole hype for when the first Assassin's Creed came out. Very vaguely. Because it was like back for like the Xbox 360 and like the PlayStation 3, right? So long ago. Holy crap. Ubisoft definitely did bank on the whole Assassin's Creed trademark, I guess, because it's making them bank, I guess. Well, I assume they are making bank, considering like there's that many now, hey? My head's getting itchy. Yeah, I never really got sold by the hype of Assassin's Creed, unfortunately, myself. I think it's just due to the fact it's a stealth game. I'm not really a big fan of stealth games overall. I should not be boosting, holy crap, I just realized. I can boost here now though. Go, 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 go! I'll take second. Second's not bad. I had fun, so yeah, that's good to hear. Appreciate the fluff. Yeah, I also very much love the fluff as well. They're very large, round fluffs. Sorry, I'm such a dork. You might be interested in the newer ones. Then they did a reboot. They rebooted it. Is that? Oh, I guess that would explain why there's so many Assassin's Creed games. Then, because I guess they tried to like reboot the game. I didn't know that. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when it comes to my experience of Assassin's Creed as a series, I've only ever actually played the first one at, like, a friend's place way back then, like, years ago. And, yeah, even then, I just remember, like, not really enjoying the game too much. Because it just, like I said, like, I'm just not a big fan of stealth games is all. That's all. It's just a personal preference kind of thing is all. When it comes to most games for me, I'm definitely the kind of person that likes to play the, you know, the more fast-paced ones. You know, games that have a lot of action or whatever. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. They made it into an RPG? Okay, I see. Interesting. An RPG? The one thing I'm kind of wondering then is that, if the Assassin's Creed games are still all about, like, you know, stealth. Because, like, you know, as the name implies, Assassin's Creed, I would assume the games are all about, you know, being assassins, right? Or is it just, like, more than that now? Because that's what I remember from the first one, was that, you know, it was all about, you know, you being an assassin in this, like, you know, super secretive group of assassins. Or at least that's what I know. Oh, holy crap, I hate this track. I think this track is definitely gotta be my worst one, man. My rival started boosting there. I was slowly inching there to try and, like, bump him. Yeah, getting on and off that damn pipe there is what feels the most rough to me there. And then there is also that one turn that forces you to slip and slide there almost, so it's hard. Yeah, because I don't know the best way to navigate these pipes yet. Like, the thing I'm trying to do with those pipes there is, stick to the top of it as best I can there. Considering the fact that once I, you know, get off it, I need to, like, you know, be ready to start racing back on a regular track. So if I'm upside down, that just kind of, like, wrecks the whole thing. There's more to it now. The combat is good and the stealth is good. The series actually gone much better combat in the second one. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I wouldn't know, because my only experience with the Assassin's Creed games was the very first one. I never really got the chance to try out the other ones in the series, unfortunately. But yeah, no, like maybe someday I'll check them out for sure. I'm actually really curious by the fact that they rebooted the whole series, I guess. Because like for the longest time I just assumed, you know, the very first Assassin's Creed was the first one, and the ones after the fact that came out over the years were just, you know, continuations to the whole, like, you know, saga in a way, like the whole series as a whole. Never did I once think that, you know, maybe there would be like prequels or if they like rebooted it. Because I literally did not know that. Holy crap, please stop bumping me. I keep getting bumped and I'm forced to like start like sliding because of it. Yeah, this is another rough track. But I guess that's probably the point of this whole Grand Prix here, that we're doing the Joker one where all the tracks are supposed to be super rough. God, I love the music, man. I just realized the music playing. No, oh boy, the moment I... like, my heart kind of sank once I bumped the wall there. I think we're good, okay. I can just boost here. Hell yeah. The second one isn't one of the RPGs. Yeah, because like the very first Assassin's Creed, like, from what I understand, were kind of more centered around being stealthy, right? I assume, at least. I assume. Thank you for a care package reminder, Perry. I'll hydrate and stretch here real quick. Alrighty. Good hydration. And let's get a stretch. Oh, that's good. That was a nice stretch. Welcome back, by the way, Perry. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the Destroying of Gods earlier was a fun, chill time. By the second one, they made it better. Okay, I see. That groan was great. Yeah. The deep dad growls, yeah. It was a good stretch. We have destroyed the god, but I had to give up my cool gauntlets that destroyed the moon for that. Oh well, I almost died too. Was like 1 HP away from dying. That's crazy. How's it going? How was zeroing in next single? It's been lots of fun, man. I definitely have been enjoying this game a hell of a lot, man. I even got to unlock this character where I can play as the dinosaur man. They are remaking Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's the one where it's like you play as like a pirate, right? Like a pirate assassin? Or a pirate that is an assassin? I don't know. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, right? Where it's Assassin's Creed but it's themed around pirates. Because the whole idea of those Assassin's Creed games as well too is that they take place during like certain like historical kind of like moments as well, eh? I need to stop sliding. How many times I slide in this game? This turn sucks as well too. So tight. So sharp. I was gonna say as well too, overall though, I'm happy to hear you had a fun time there, Perry. I'm sorry that the gauntlets broke, but at least you survived, eh? Because 1 HP is crazy, holy crap. Oh crap, I hit B trying to break. Almost took that turn, nice. And clean. Almost. And the thing I'm understanding when it comes to those really sharp turns there is I need to like try and approach them at like an angle so I can like get through them without like hitting too many walls. Because if I just go in there like, you know, just straight away, like following a straight road there, I'm just gonna like bump all the walls that way. So yeah, like right here, and then... Ah, I turned too soon, whatever. It's fine, just boost in. There we go. Oh boy. Dino Man, exactly. And they are being very faithful to what the original game had while making more fast action paced. I do like some fast paced action, man. Hell yeah. Sounds awesome. You're a slidey boy. I get. It is very, very easy to go slide out of control in this game, I'm noticing, yeah. They didn't break, I had to give them to the rifle wielder, but in return the DM allowed me to switch 2 levels from fighter to paladin for the gauntlets, so that's a win. Okay, I see, I see. Well, at least it's a win there, so that's good. Hell yeah. Almost dying was so much fun. What a daredevil. A cleric got so scared they ran like hell to see if they needed to use a diamond for revivify? Okay. Well, still, at least everyone survived though, so hell yeah. I'm just hoping that they don't mess it up. I hope so too as well, yeah. I would be disappointed to hear that the remake of the Black Flag game would kind of flop. I guess we'll just have to wait and see though, eh? God, I gotta pee, man. So much water I've been drinking so far ever since we started stream. Oh, you motherfucker! I got bumped at the worst possible moment there. I couldn't save myself there. Maybe if I let go of the accelerator, maybe I could have saved it? I don't know, honestly. Oh well. Good thing I have a bunch of extra lives at the very least. Remakes are a hazard, they either hit hard or flop hard. Rarely they're just okay. Yeah, that's a thing, yeah. Cause yeah, like my mind goes over to that one remake to that SpongeBob game, Battle for Bikini Bottom, eh? Like that honestly, like to this day, still that surprises the hell out of me, the fact that they remade that game. Cause I don't think anyone was actually asking for a remake of that, were they? Not that I'm complaining though, cause like I grew up playing that game a lot as a kid, man, and I still love that game to this day. The OG that is though, because when it comes to the remake, they definitely do stay faithful as much as they can to the original. It's definitely not a perfect remake though, because there is certain things I remember noticing here and there that weren't exactly right. But it is still definitely a very faithful remake. But if I had to pick like one or the other, I definitely would go for the OG. Just because the OG, I guess I have like more nostalgia for, and it's not as like buggy as the remake, hilariously. But yeah, no, like I got bumped again at the worst moment. Oh my god, I hate that whole part of the track there. Like, yeah, no, like you're not wrong though, because like remakes can definitely be a hazard to deal with when creating them. So rude and bumpy like that. I know that that part of the track there is just very scary because there's like there's no boundary walls at all, and there's a section where it's like slippy and slidey. So one bump and I'm just like done for pretty much. Like this. I don't know why I did that, actually. Am I done? Do I have one more life, or is that it? Okay, this is our final life. Okay, holy crap, I got scared. I'm actually going to take this seriously now. I gotta focus here. Focus time. Fuck these walls, fuck this sliding. I got scared there when I was on the slide. When I started sliding. I didn't want to like tilt the stick while I was sliding there because I was worried I would just fall off. I think that was a good option that I did there, that I didn't tilt the stick. And these turns are still very rough though. Okay, well, the worst sections of this track is past me, so I can kind of breathe a bit easier now. But there is still bad parts in this track though that I can still die off of. Whew, okay, there we go. Ooh, nice. I was so focused there. I did not want to like lose my final life there at all. After all that, I would have been so devastated. Hell yeah, we did it, my friends. Yay! I also hope they don't make the upgrades into a skill point system. I liked being able to craft upgrades using belts of the animals you hunt, and they keep the whaling. It was so fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, hopefully they stick to that then. That'd be cool. How's it growing today, my big buff handsome chunky lizard friend? Yeah, thank you for the very kind words there, Rao. Big hugs back with you, my friend. It's been growing pretty swell. Today is Eat Your Friends Day, so friends that have been helping keep the giant lizards growing. But yeah, how are you doing though? Hopefully you've been doing alright yourself there. Yeah, I'm very happy to see you nice and cozy there, Jack. Oh, sorry, I got hips. Oh god. I missed the Rainbow Road gameplay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ralph. It's okay though, the VOD will still be there. But yeah, we did it. We beat all the Grand Prix on Standard. So hell yeah. It looks like we're probably gonna have to do another session of this game though, because I would like to actually try and play the rest of this game on Expert now, but we'll have to do it in another session because we're unfortunately a little bit out of time today. Not the hiccups. It's all good there, Perry. It happens. We get to look at this picture again. I love it. Hell yeah. Thanks for playing. So what do we get unlocked in here now? I assume we... Well, actually, yeah, I just remembered. If I want to get the other Grand Prix, I need to like play them all on Expert now, right? Did I unlock any new characters at least though? No, not yet. Okay, I guess if I want to unlock the rest, I need to play it on Expert. Okay. Game over, yeah! I love it. But you know, unfortunately, I think that's gonna have to be it for today, because we are at the time right now where I usually have to start wrapping up so I can go get some dinner, my giant muscle guts, so yeah, like I said, we'll definitely do another session of this game soon, hopefully. Because I would like to see if we can actually fully complete the game by, you know, doing the rest of the Grand Prix on Expert mode here. And hopefully maybe even unlocking the rest of the racers here as well too. So that would definitely be something to look forward to. So hell yeah.